live on Twitch.
Hey.
Get a whole meal just out of sample dishes the whole time.
That comes out.
Can you guys hear me now? Again? What about now?
Sorry.
Yeah, so what happened was when my said drink spilt, said drink hit mixer, said mixer did a reset, and yeah, it's back. I'm here.
Uh-oh, boss lady in the chat.
Yep, my wife, everybody. Say hello. And
Hey, boss.
she makes a really good pot roast. I'm going to throw her out there. I told her, like, dude, I even told her, I was like, man, one day I'm gonna find a way to get a hold of Guy Fieri and be like, yo, Guy, I know this, come check out my wife's cooking. And I even like did my impression of like Guy Fieri. I was just like, when my boy Jason told me about his wife's amazing cooking in town, I was like, you gotta be crazy. So we rolled up to Jason's house over here, and we're gonna try out his wife's cooking. Come check it out, and then does a montage of her cooking and me feeding my fat face while she cooks the food, and then it shows him going there and her showing how she cooks it. Oh, I have the whole idea in my head, but that's how it's gonna happen.
You should make that your channel trailer.
Oh my god, man! The thing is I kind of semi know a guy that knows Guy Fieri.
Oh,
the guy
are you
was
joking?
No, the guy was on my basketball team for this.
Wait, how does you know Guy Fieri then?
Do you watch his like shows like Guy's Grocery Games and all that? The guy, his name's Darnell Ferguson. He's one of the chefs that shows up on the show all the time. He is actually he's here from where I'm from, and he plays on my basketball team. Yep, Darnell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look at Darnell Ferguson on Food Network. Yeah, he's won a couple Guys Grocery Games. He's won Chopped before. Yep.
Oh shoot!
And he was on my basketball team. I'm like, yo, listen, Darnell. I have Darnell's number. I'm gonna be like, yo, I need Guy Fieri's number. I need to make a commercial for my Twitch stream.
Like, look, I got a whole idea.
Did you create your intro for your YouTube, Cake? Did you do that all yourself?
No, I wish I did. I wish I was that creative to have.
That is the most epic intro. The dang, is that the
adore
disco
my
ball
intro.
dabbing thing, whatever? That
I
is
know.
the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it makes me chuckle every time I see it. I'm like, that is the best, dude.
Every time it plays, I'm just like, the music gets me like headbanging immediately. I'm just like, yes, get the video started. What?
I love it.
I wish I was that creative. Like when I was younger, I feel like I could have done something like that for my Twitch page, but I feel like now that I'm older, I just don't have enough time to between work and streaming and like doing things for the stream plus just the things that you have to do outside of life. Like I don't have enough time to learn how to edit properly and to implement it into like my streaming. So it's just like I'd rather somebody else do it, but I was so happy. All I told the guy was like, I love dubstep.
Yeah.
I love colors. Like anything colorful and fun and like exciting. I love that. And like just add some fun and like some pictures of me that I like. Like just put that in there. And then he did that, and I was just like, "Are you joking? This is the best intro I've ever seen on Facebook or like YouTube or anything."
I was like, "Shit! All right, it's like an explosion of entertainment ready." You're like, "Oh my god!" And then bam.
Yeah. I was pretty, and then I switched editors. Actually, I had a moment where I didn't have an editor for a second, and I found another editor. And I did not change my intro. He was like, do you want to like go over everything? I was like, whatever you do not change my intro. That is the only thing that you cannot change. Like, I love my intro. That was my first editor's piece, and I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I do as of right now, I used to do all the editing for Nova Circuit, every single bit of it, all the artwork, all the designings, everything. But now I had some people in Nova Circuit step up and say they're going to help me because it was starting to like become overbearing with all the backlog of videos I had to edit. So like Mag's husband Jeff is starting to edit. Darklight's doing his own edits. And then Margaret's son Alex is going to start editing for us as well. So I was like, thank God. It's just I love editing. Don't get me wrong; it is really fun. I'm
when you're
good at it.
When you're overwhelmed, it's not fun.
It's very time
Exactly.
Like
exactly
to make a 10-minute video out of like a 4-hour stream. That is 8+ hours of work, and I'm
It
like,
is
oof.
so hard.
Yeah.
Like even to pick out your timestamps that
Yep.
you want for each video is really, really difficult because it's like it's a whole 5-hour stream or 4-hour stream or even 3-hour stream. And you have so many moments that is like, dude, that was funny. That was funny. That was hysterical. Like we have to put that. Like it's certain things that you want to put in there and certain things that you can't that would lead up to that moment. And you can't put everything in. It's just hard to. So I was like, I could not. Like I used to like it when I was a teenager, when I had as much time on my hands as you could get. But now
Right.
that I'm older, it's just like, no, I
Now,
can't.
yeah, now that we got an adult, it's a little harder
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, adulting takes far too much of my time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I kind of took a break from my YouTube channel because it is mentally exhausting with editing, bro.
Right. And luckily
It
for
is.
me, my job helps me get a lot of editing time in because my job's very there's a lot of downtime and
Lenient.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of leniency there.
Sometime.
So usually I take a lot of my time while I'm at work when there's nothing to do, and I'll pop up and start editing my videos for my channel, and it's fun. Usually I can get some really good editing hours in it, but then sometimes I get distracted by Mags and Darklight that hey, do you want a game? I'm like, oh, here we go. It's like, hell yeah, I want a game, so I'll get off
Like
editing.
that, because it's
Yeah.
content over the editing. Because if I don't have the content, I can't edit anything anyway. So, you know, you have that kind of balance where you kind of got to go back and forth. It's like I'd rather pay
You
for an
really
editor,
blame
for
them.
like a cheaper editor to
Good night,
like do
beautiful.
my stuff than to like do it myself and take like 2-3 weeks to get it
Right.
all done.
Right. Good night, babe. Have a good sleep.
Night,
Love you.
night, boss lady.
Mwah. Thank you for the pot roast.
I want some of your pot roast,
Right.
please.
Babe, I think Guy Fieri is going to be at our house next week. Be ready.
Hey,
Share pot roast recipes. We need to share pot roast recipes.
Dream said he really blaming us.
Yeah. Well, Mags
blames-
took the blame a couple weeks ago during like some like high like burnout like stuff. You know, everybody goes through that creator burnout. Mags was like, all right, stop editing right now, because I went like 2 straight days of pure editing, no gaming. And she was just like, all right, no, get off. You're getting on some games. Let's go. And I'm like, all right.
Week, I think that was the week of Dreams' thing, and I was just having a bad week. And it was like I didn't get to game with anybody. It was just nothing was going right. And then you, for 2 straight days, I was like, yes, Jason's going to game with me. Just take, like, it'll be great. And he's like, nah. And I'm like, nah. I was like, you're gaming with me tonight. I was like, I need some game night, man. I said, I need it. And he was like, all right. And I was like, all right. And then, but yeah, I was like, I'm taking it for me.
Yeah, because he was pretty much editing Shibuya Anime's Tavern video, and it was just
That's when I was
chaos for him.
to Minecraft too, and he had to end to that Minecraft point too, and I wanted in on that Minecraft.
Yeah.
On his thing,
Yeah.
so that was like, we're gaming tonight, man. I want to get on some Minecraft.
Mags is today's it's like today's the day. Damn it. She was. Yeah, she was.
I've been waiting. I've been itching.
Darklight said one of the funniest things yesterday too, and I was so upset we weren't recording when me and Darklight were playing Halo. And Darklight's pretty new to Halo, and Darklight was like, "Well, I'm just good for 7 kills. That's all I care." He's like, "Listen, I'm just here for those 7 kills." And literally every match was around 7 fucking kills. And I'm like,
you're at least good for that. Like I'm on Fortnite when I first started. I was like, where are they shooting from? Like which way is? I hate shooters.
Yeah, I don't play shooters, but you know, being around a couple of other streamers, Jason and Max, they said, "Man, look, come on, just come in and play." That you know,
helps you to play with people who know it.
Yeah,
they'll say stuff out loud that helps.
And had so much fun with these people. And it's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get into some shooters now. Cause we just have a ball talking shit, hearing all of us just rage out. Like one time, me and Jason were playing Halo. We were doing good until a certain point, and this man the whole damn game. I said, shit.
Yeah, and it was funny because we won every game. Every game we dominated them, and then that one game where we lost and I didn't have a good game. I was like, I'm done with this game, Darklight.
About Halo with him,
and I uninstalled it.
It's like walking on eggshells at some points. The other day, the one time he was playing, I think he was playing Madden, and I took him from Madden to play Halo. I thought it was a good thing. He was like making smart comments. He was like, I left Madden for this. I was like, bro, go back to Madden. I was like, go back to Madden. I'm good. I was like, I just want to play some Halo. And he was like, you get a headshot. Look, that's a headshot. I had no headshot. I'm going to go back to Madden. I was like, go back to Madden then.
Funny thing
That's
is,
fine. Go back to Madden.
I usually talk a lot of trash in games. Obviously, you guys haven't heard it when I played with Cake or Dreams because the games I play with them, I get bodied in. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
every
pretty
other
much.
game, I'm talking so much trash. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm just better. This kid should get off this game. This kid just gave Microsoft free $60.
I mean, I had one bad night playing Halo, playing with Mads and Jason. Those some got like, damn, Dark Light done left us.
But
I
you
cut
also
my
gotta think when you're playing those games, you gotta think like you're playing with a bunch of kids and you know it. Like you're playing with a bunch of kids who are whooping your ass online and you know they are.
Yeah.
I always think about my son, my 11-year-old son, man. I'm like, oh, that's probably an 11-year-old kid just sitting there like, I spend day in, day out playing this.
Oh yeah, all day.
Every day after school, they just come
Yeah.
home, do their homework, and then they jump on the game for like hours
They
and
live
get
on it.
amazing
Yeah.
to
Right.
They
whoop
live
our
on it.
30-plus-year-old asses.
It's
Think
like
about
it's
it.
like that
Me and
movie.
Jason were-
There's like I'm the captain now, and we're like, fuck yeah, you
Yeah.
are. I am
Yeah,
sorry.
right. Well, that's what I think about. Like when I was good back in the day, like back when me and him first started playing Halo, I didn't have kids. I was pregnant with my first kid, with my first child. And then it did get hard.
He
And then
was
ask
so
Jason,
funny,
like
yeah.
I kind of tapered out because motherhood stuck, my responsibilities changed.
Creating
but
our
there for a
army.
while,
Creating
yeah.
a whole ass
But
football
we
team.
did hours. We spent hours day. I mean, we spent 24 hours at one point, if not more.
Oh,
Just
we would stay up
playing
all night
Halo
until we were too tired to
all
do anything in
night
the game.
until we couldn't even keep our eyes open. Like we
Yeah.
were like, okay, we gotta get off.
It's like cool.
Dude, my coworker saw my videos on YouTube. I showed them to him for Fortnite, and he was like expert player before he got married and like had all the time to just do things himself. And he's like,
Exactly.
dude, before I got married, expert player, me and my bros will be on at like 3 a.m. like like just gaming the hell out of everything. He was like, what you need to do, you need to start with a shotgun, blast him. I don't care if you don't hit him, just blast him. Change your gun, blast him again. Change your gun again, blast him again. That's what you do. That's how you have to win. I'm like, oh my God, like let me take notes. I'm sorry, slow down. 1 second, hold up. Like it's so serious. It's like I'm not that great at it, but like I take the notes down.
I think I've said this joke enough times, but I told people the reason that upsets me in Fortnite is because building is an aspect of it, and I was telling people, it's like, man, by the time I have a 4x4 cube, I look at my opponent and they have like a fucking 7-story mansion with a damn infinity pool, yeah, an infinity pool, everything built. Yeah, I'm like, what the
And
hell
it's
is
all
happening?
made out of fucking steel. Like,
like,
Yeah,
legit.
you like, man.
I'm like, what happened in that 3 seconds? I was like, what the heck?
Material in this little amount of time to build this crazy crap in the sky. Yeah, I know.
Legit, like by the time I learned how to make like a ramp alone, like it was just so far into the game. It was like you should know
Yeah.
how to make at least a building around you. It's like no, I learned how to build a ramp so we could go up this hill right here without going around. Like, do you want to do that or do you want to go around? Cause
I ain't gonna lie. Watching Cake's transition from the first time she played to now, I say, hey, that's a big leap.
it's a pretty big leap.
It's a pretty big leap because she couldn't. People be shooting her. I'm like, man, where's it coming from? And using the arrows to tell you where you get shot from, and she didn't know what done.
Now I
She
just
jumped
follow
in
the
that
bullets.
game.
I'm like, okay, it's either coming from that way or it's coming from the opposite direction. Like I know which one. Like either way, it's just bad.
I be just sitting in the background dying. I'm like, she don't know what she doing. But nah, she has gotten much better. She been getting herself some good kills. Here and there,
It's
you
so
know.
funny because when I don't stream, I'm really fucking good. I'll get like 7, 8 kills, and then when I'm
That's like me in
streaming, I'll get like
Halo.
3, 4.
Yeah, that's me in
Yeah.
Halo, because in Halo, everybody
Same.
knows I'm really good at Halo. Like Darklight can tell you,
Mhm.
Mags can tell you. But on stream, I'm like a mediocre player. I'm like, what is
Yeah.
wrong with me?
It's
And
like
I'm
when
like,
I'm
Yeah.
trying to show out
Yeah.
and show the camera,
Hey,
like, hey, so I can
what's
maybe
up, Ed?
possibly make this a video. It's like, oh no, that's too much. But now, like, when I'm like just kind of doing my own thing. It's like I'm an expert fucking player, mage 4, level 4. Like, come on, like
you're blindfolded, just destroying kids.
Right.
yeah.
It's funny
Alex
because
is like, do you want to play? No. Do you want to dominate? Like, that's what I want to do when we're
that's what I
not
say
on
in
stream.
Halo. That's what I
Apparently.
say in Halo. I'm like, y'all ready to go dominate some Halo real quick?
Yeah. Knowing damn well we ain't doing no but bullshitting the whole damn time.
Oh
Just-
no.
That's all. It's all getting in your head, in your own head. When you know you're
Yeah.
live and you're streaming, you just get inside your own head and you don't know it.
Well, so the
You
thing
just
And
do
you
is,
it.
don't even think you're doing it, really. Like, you don't
Exactly.
think you're
Mhm.
telling yourself, like, oh, I'm on stream, let me be good. But it's like in your head is like, let me be good, I'm on stream. Like,
Yep.
you know? And I
yeah,
think that's
Yep.
what it is.
I think that's what it is for me too,
Exactly.
because I am really good at the game and I've played in tournaments, and I'm probably one of the better. I was ranked in the state as one of the top players
Whoa.
in Halo. I was
What
ranked
was
at
your
one
rank?
time.
Do you mind my asking?
In the nation, I was like one out of the whole United States. I was 1,050 something, and then in
Whoa.
my state, I was number 3, and then my region, which is like I was in like the like they called me, I was in a Midwest region, and I was ranked like top 10. I forgot, I was like 7 or 8. So
Oh.
so in my head, I'm like, all right, cool. But when I'm streaming in my head, I'm like, dude, there could be some pro Halo players showing up, watching me play, and then I'm gonna look like an idiot, like I'm not good at this game, and I'm like, oh, I can't stand it.
You just think about it so minutely, even if it's for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, okay, get over it. But then, like, you play, and it's like your head is still on that mode.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
so
like,
bad.
Right.
Yeah, just
It's really bad.
just like Cake yesterday playing Genshin Impact. That whole
oh my
The
god.
whole stream, I'm just like, what is this? This is why I put the quest off. Like, because I don't want to. Like... First off, I didn't think that quest would be that long. Normally, the quests are like maybe 2 hours if you sit there and
Right,
listen to
Dreams?
it all. That quest was like 5 hours long. Like,
man,
it took me 5 hours to complete it, and I raged like at least 3-4 times. Like, it was so long and
Shit.
ridiculous. I'm just like, can
You
we please?
raised out too many damn times. Had me in the background dying because I'm trying to get her like, look, calm down. She even went off on somebody in the chat. Just,
Oh my god. Jeez.
Bambi be doing stuff that makes me go off on him, so he deserves it normally.
Oh, Bam Bam.
I'm sitting here just like completely like watching her. She came up with this one line: "If the game ain't easy, it ain't fun." I'm
Hey,
like,
what's up, Mark?
You just ain't
Boy.
played Dark Souls or nothing, then. Cause you.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that to me, Dark. Like, she was upset.
Yeah, she was mad, boy, about this.
Pissed because like no, it was puzzles. And like when Genshin first started, let me just say, like when Genshin first starts, it's just such an easy ass game that you just float through. It's like whatever, who cares? And then by the time you get to the 3rd region that they launch, it's just like, okay, these puzzles are kind of difficult. Let me sit here and think about it. And then you get them. By the time you get to like the next thing that they're uploading, it's just like these are masterful puzzles. If I cannot get it within like 20-30 seconds, a whole land to explore. I don't have time for this, you know? Like, I'm not gonna sit here for 20 minutes. Like,
She was going off, boy. I just couldn't do nothing but laugh in the background, like, damn.
Dreams is right, man. When you get
so...
angry enough to go off on chat members, listen, I've been there. I've been there. We've all been there.
Especially if you're doing something I know you're picking at me. I know you are, like, and you cool. Like, normally, like, if it's somebody cool, I don't give a fuck. Like, who cares? Like, but, like, you know, when you're picking at me and, like, you're cool, I'm gonna just be like, shut up. Like, shut up. You don't know what this is. You don't know how to do this puzzle, so don't help. Like, it sucks.
She was going off the whole time.
It's like, how many
Then
skins
she
do
get
you
to a
have in
point-
Fortnite, chat? That's what I thought, and then walk away. Drop mic.
At one point in time, she had to take a pause and go do something else. And then it was like, okay, I feel good now. I'm going to go back to it. If I might go back to it. She made that emphasis really good. I was like, okay,
Dark
shit.
Light is the
If
beacon of
I
calming
might.
behavior in my chat when I'm pissed. Nice. I'm pretty sure, Dreams, I'm the comic relief in your chat. All the time. All time, every time.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Darklight is the beacon of calming behavior. Exactly. And Darklight was like, girl, come on now, you could do that. Like, no, it's too hard. I can't.
Man, that's Darklight last night in Halo when I was still doing really good in the game. Darklight, I was like, God dang, I was just getting mad. Darklight's like, Jason, calm down. You're gonna kill these kids. You're gonna dominate them. It's okay. And I'm like, nah, Darklight, I'm pissed. I was like, I don't care.
Right? It's like nothing can take you out of that mode when you're in it, except for like a few minutes time to
What's
just
up,
calm
Jeff?
down.
Right.
It's like for me, I need like 5 minutes to just all right, let me like get some water. Let me walk around in a circle for 5 seconds and like see what's going on. Okay, now we come do this puzzle and I'm gonna crush it. And then like you feel so stupid after you beat it because it was like boom.
Yeah, you just frustrated then.
Yeah.
But there's been plenty.
My thing was the running back and forth. Like, who has time for that? Like, come on now.
Yeah, she didn't like time. I'm like, she going off about time.
They wouldn't let me unlock the checkpoints. It was so
grinding. It was the grinding to it, the time that you had to put into it. She ain't like none of that. She was like, if it ain't easy as 1 through fucking 3, I don't want to play this shit.
Oh my god.
And for Dreams, of course, I'm her beacon of light because she'll play games and get frustrated with it, and I'd be like, "Dream, calm your ass down."
Dreamy is playing Kingdom Hearts right now, so I know that's fucking annoying, and I bet she's playing on either like anywhere from like hard mode to like critical or like maybe normal, but I'm imagining she's playing on hard. So like that game could get frustrating.
Because at one time she was playing, I think with Max Payne and the whole game at the end, treading on the blood trail and shit. I was like, Dream, calm your ass down, calm down.
Dude, I'd hate to be one of those chat members that Dreams or Cake yells at. I'd probably cry. I'd be like, oh my god.
I don't even mean to do it either. It's just like, okay, if you said something stupid, I'm about to go off. Like, I'm sorry, because I was dumb. Like, cut it out. Until I'm out of this mood.
I literally had to just make jokes with Cake just so she could calm the hell down. Like, man, go back to it. Just go through it. You'll figure it out. Stop getting frustrated. But she was holding on to that. Man, I'm about to leave this shit.
I did it though.
Turn this shit. Yeah, took you to the end of the game, the end of the stream when you had to go through your whole rage moment for like 2-3 hours straight.
Look, it was hard. It was so annoying running back. My little box kept running out of whatever it is. Like you run out of energy the further you go into the land. But you need to go far into the land to defeat monsters to recharge a box. And then when the box runs out, you gotta go all the way back and start all the way over. I don't feel like running back there. Like it's so annoying. Oh my god.
Hey, but
I love that game, but I hate it.
If you passionately rage about a game, you have passion for that game. So
yeah,
you love it.
Like I said, you guys, man, Mags knows. Some of the videos know. I would get mad at Halo, like so bad I would say things that would get me canceled so hard in today's lifetime. That it'd be like, you know, just a small piece would be like these unathletic, inward bent knees, chubby cheek Johnny boys. I feel like in their parents' basement, these virgins. I was like, go back to Fortnite. I was like, go build a house. I was like, I don't fucking care. I go off, and I would say like really bad things, like, and I just like, oh, I gotta breathe. And then my
fucking awful stuff.
I would be at work saying these things, and my boss just turned his head and be like, "You need to record you doing that stuff. It's hilarious." I'm like, "No, you don't." I was like, "No, I don't."
That's where it starts. What's this insult system?
Just talking about the unworthy kids that beat me in games that obviously are public school educated children that have no lives and live in their parents' basements. Just like
those are the comments that he comes out with.
That's all it fucking is. Like that's all it is.
And I'm a public
just a bunch of kids, and you know it's a bunch of kids.
Practically insulting myself.
I didn't believe that man until I started hearing him. Started playing. What was that? Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, and Halo. I was like, I didn't believe none of this shit till I heard them then. I was like,
and the thing is, we're winning. That's the funny part. Is we're winning the game.
We winning, but he's still. I'm like, man, you in Halo, you straight up got 25 kills with 7 deaths, and you are really going off for no damn reason. And we are winning. Stop.
Don't deserve that. The children.
Yeah. That's the. We have a guy in chat sometimes when I do rage on stream. He's like, Jason, the children. Think about the children. That's Goko.
Them kids. Like shit. I hate this fucking game.
He be
as you
going off.
continue to play.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. 'Cause I still play the game. Like I uninstalled Halo, but bet I wasn't playing it the next day. Darklight's like, didn't you just uninstall this
you.
game?
Yeah.
That's how it is with Genshin. I'm like, fuck this fucking game. I hate this game so much. Next day, I'm like, fuck, I gotta do the grind. I
Speaking
got
of
you.
Genshin, we got to get Darklight on Genshin and Mags. Mags will play Genshin. She'll like it.
Darklay has it downloaded. His ass ain't. No, don't turn your face back to the
Yeah,
camera.
no, you need to
Look
look
at
at
me.
it. No, look at us right now.
I see ya.
Yeah,
I
look at
see
us.
you
Look
right
at
there.
you. No, look
I
at us.
see
Look
ya.
at you. Yeah. Laugh.
You-
Yeah, hide behind your laugh. Look at us in our eyes.
Yeah, I see ya.
Yeah,
I
look at
see
us.
ya. Don't play.
Look directly at the camera.
He has it downloaded and he does not play. He has to download it and he has to play. And he turning his huh?
Little did he know this is not only a cake stream. This is his intervention to play the damn game.
Yeah.
That's why all three
It's
of us
Both
are
of
here.
'em.
Oh,
It's
hell
both
no.
of them.
He stopped playing for a couple days.
My intervention to play Genshin.
Yeah. Dude, it's got everything you want. It's got uwoos. It's got awesome.
Of course.
It's free.
I watch them all in
free.
K stream. I ain't gotta
Yeah, I
play
was
it.
gonna say, it's pretty ass graphics.
It's pretty
I think you
anime
would like
too,
the
man.
characters. I think you would like the stories from the beginning. Like I didn't stream from the very, very beginning of the game. When I started playing, it was like when the game came out, like 2 weeks after, and I think it was like October or November or something of like 2020. And then I started streaming it in like December of that year, I think. So like
Yes, we did. Kaiser Knuckles. Yes, we did. Genshin.
I don't know.
Impact. We're
It's
here.
far into it.
We're here to force Darklight. Not force him. Just let him know that he needs
Someone
to play this game. He needs to play this
Look,
game.
exactly. It's time for
Man.
you to jump on.
You haven't lived
It's time
life.
for you to jump on.
You haven't lived life. until
Everybody
you played it.
jumping on me
Listen,
about this damn
I've got about 2 hours into the game, and I'm like, this game is great. It's beautiful. It's peaceful.
2 hours. That's all you probably played.
Hell yeah, and I'm already
See? Well,
number
then
one. I'm
shut up.
dominant at it already.
2 hours more than you played.
Yeah, what the
Of
fuck
course.
you at? Why don't you hide behind your
Mhm.
laughs? Hide behind your laughs and don't look at the camera. That's what I thought.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Look at
yeah,
you.
Okay.
Look at you.
Y'all see that? I'm getting clowned by everybody about this damn.
Listen, I'm Mags is so quiet. I bet her ass is installing it right now, so we don't jump on her case.
No,
you
she
know
is.
that's what she's doing right
She
now.
like, let me get this shit in here
Yeah.
right now. I already been on it for an hour. I don't even know
Right.
what y'all talking about. Like, bye. I've
Right.
been did that mission. Bye.
I think she had it downloaded before, so I think she told me she recently uninstalled it, but she doesn't.
Oh, did
like
you
it.
really, Max?
Because I remember her telling her about it a long time ago, and I remember her downloading it. I swear to God, she did.
I did,
Oh, cool.
and then I think I deleted it, and that because we never went and played it, and it was just sitting on my desktop doing nothing.
We'll get it back on.
So
your
what
computer.
it is that like you wouldn't be able to play it together until you both reach AR 16, I believe.
Yep.
That's
Well,
when
I'm
you
not
can
playing.
activate. That's when you activate. But those are the easiest levels to get through, and then I could just jump in your world and kill everything, and you could get the bonus points for it. So it's
Oh.
not like it would matter. You'd still get your points, but you have to reach AR 16 because that's like the tutorial stage, kind of. Like where they're showing you how to do shit and stuff like that. So like I always tell people, like if you could get to AR 16, the rest of the game would be a breeze.
Heck
She
yeah.
said level 16. That's too much grinding for me.
Are you kidding me? It's 16.
Not that hard. I literally did it without even thinking about it because you go around and you're so entranced with the world and just running across shit and just killing it that you don't realize that you're building up character points and experience points. And then by the time you killed so much shit and you get to the point where you can level up, it's like, oh shoot, I done leveled up 10 levels and I didn't even realize I did that.
Yep.
So you were almost at 16 anyway. So like that's what I did anyway. But like I was just entranced with the aspect of like running
Exactly.
around and like being somewhere else and like, oh shit, green fields everywhere and it's a lake over there. Let's run and see if we can fish. Like let's do this.
You got to say Kaiser got to level 16 really fast.
Yeah.
So you're good.
I got to 16 fast and I got yes, exactly. That's what happens. You are under leveled when you explore so much after a while. Like you got to level up as you go, but like
Kaiser,
eventually it gets fun.
don't push that.
No, Dark Light, you got to
I'm trying to talk my way out of this. Kaiser trying
Nope.
to make it seem like I got
Nope. We gonna have you try it.
Don't worry, it's not only us, it's chat that's gonna get you into the game too.
Hmm.
Sure, it's already about 50 damn people that's jumping on me about playing this damn kitchen.
I feel like we'll get him into it. 'cause I've
Everybody
already
from
convinced.
Cakeeq123, people popping up about it. I'm like, I don't know. I got it downloaded. I just ain't something to it, Yeah.
Listen, Darklight, listen. Don't listen to anything Dreams is saying in chat. What's the number one rule of Fight Club? What's the number one rule of Fight Club? Don't listen to Dreams.
Don't listen to Jason.
No, don't listen to Dreams. That's the number one rule of Fight Club. Play Genshin Impact.
What's the second rule of Fight Club?
Don't listen to Dreams.
Don't
listen
to
Cakeeq.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Cakeeq.
Genshin Impact.
Jason,
Mark.
don't listen to
Remember
Genshin
what
Impact.
rules of Fight Club.
Yes,
Don't listen to
Kaiser
nobody.
First and the second rule of Fight Club is always the same, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Right. We're talking about Genshin Impact. Couldn't sworn.
I
Yeah,
don't know
I
what
could've
I'm
sworn.
talking about.
I
Kaiser
could've
know what's
sworn.
up.
Yeah,
Or
Dreams, I could
exactly,
have won.
or you can play it. Exactly,
Nah,
Kaiser.
Dreams.
Yeah.
Dreams, I agree with you. I could have sworn and said, don't listen to Jason.
No,
I could have sworn, don't listen to Jason.
that's the wrong
Now we're
Fight
going
Club.
to change it. Don't listen to Cakeeq.
Wrong Fight Club. That's some Fortnite Fight Club you guys are talking about. We're talking about real man Fight Club.
You a part of this Fight Club too. You're a part of both.
Yeah,
I'm in it too.
Kaiser, thank you for the follow, buddy. Thank you, and thank you for helping us promote Genshin to Darklight.
It's Kaiser Kaiser been to my channel a couple of times. Kaiser know. Kaiser know the
I know,
business.
Kaiser.
I mean, just like when we play Among Us, don't trust Jason if Darklight is dead first. What are you talking about? You don't even know what are you talking about. Listen, he just happens to be at the wrong place at the wrong
I
time.
called you out the entire time for being the killer, and nobody believed me.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh God. You stream it too, actually. Kaiser, do you stream? Like, do you stream?
Yeah, he's straight. That's
Really?
that's the one that I was saying in Dreams' chat to get scheduled him for a podcast. He's another VTuber.
Ooh, VTubers. I love VTubers.
Kaiser. Yeah, we love VTubers here.
Awesome. Everybody go check
Kaiser
out Kaiser
Knuckles.
Knuckles. Give him a follow. Go give him a
Wait, so you
follow.
guys, what is a VTuber exactly? I've been seeing that so much lately.
Virtual
Like, what
tuber. It's
is?
pretty much they use like a character or something. Like it's not hiding. They use a character to present themselves. Like you'll see like an anime
Okay.
character or a drawing. Like Crispy, one of our longtime followers. He actually created Nova Circuit with me back in the day. He's no longer with the company, of course, but he's a VTuber technically speaking, and his is just that little picture that you see, the little Spider-Man picture.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
I've
what it
seen
is.
some people like that.
Yeah, you can have like 2D models and 3D models.
Yeah,
where,
Rat Queen is a VTuber too. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
Rat Queen.
yep.
Yeah.
Rat Queen's
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean,
Pretty cool.
VTubers are awesome. I ain't gonna lie.
I
would
love
like to do
VTubers.
some-
It's
do
really
some
cool.
VTube stream, but I'm like, shit,
Dude,
I don't know all the-
Valorous
I would
does.
love to do that for my YouTube.
There you go.
That would be fun. It would be cool. Do
You need to be the disco
since
dabbing
you do
thing.
since you do
The disco ball.
blogs, do movie reviews with using a VTuber.
Oh
That's a
my
nice way to do it.
God.
That
And
would
have
be
your
awesome for you,
VTuber
Kate.
dressed up as a character from the movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like
Yeah.
Batman. Oh my
that
God.
would be really cool. Oh my gosh, that would be really cool.
Yeah, we
'cause
know,
like I
like,
said,
Valorous
you
had-
have some awesome blogs. Why not talk about it on camera?
Yeah,
Right.
I have so many blogs and so many thoughts on so many different movies that I
Right.
watch all the time that I never put out there, or I used to put out there, but not in like a long, tense sort of like way.
Dreams,
I
I'm gonna
just
give
put
you the
out
Cam
short
Newton dab.
thoughts.
Cam Newton
Now
dab.
it's like I want to put out every thought I have on video.
Yeah, cause see, like now you got a headphone with a
There you
mic. You can get you a $40 webcam. You don't need it fully upgraded until you want it in the future. Have it where it can probably attach to your laptop. Find like a nice little software where it can record you talking, and you can pretty much just look into the camera and just talk with it.
Right.
Yeah.
And probably since you already have a editor, probably have the editor to edit it down. Kind of take what parts that he should take out or whatever, and upload it to YouTube. You be able to do movies and have your blogs going on. It'd probably be good for you on your case because you do a lot of blogs and stuff. So, and then you are into like the public figure kind of thing. You're out there for that's going on with celebrities and all that. That would be good for you to put on
Yeah.
your channel.
Yeah, a couple of people have been asking me like, "Oh, when are you gonna put your blog thoughts into like video form?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I know. I've been thinking about it, and I don't know where to film myself from or how to film myself or like, should I do it from my laptop or this or that just to start? Because I've been like a huge like, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is, but like a big advocate for this phrase of like, who cares like where you end up, just start, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
you don't have to know where it's going to end or what's going to happen at the end of it. Just start it and see. So I'm a huge thing for that, and I'm like, even if it's not the best quality of videos, like I don't have a background or I don't have a blue screen or a green screen or anything like that, I could still just put my thoughts out there and do it. And I'm like, people will like see it's authentic and just, like go with my vibe and see what I'm saying and stuff. So I'm like, just start and see where you go from there and like see what you build from that. So like, but I've been wanting to, and then I noticed like a lot of people do scripts for like their videos. I wasn't. I was gonna go because my thoughts just kind of come to me, and like that's usually when it's more authentic and more funny anyway. But like they usually come to me in a succession of things, and even then, still I have an editor. Like even if it's not in a good succession, like I could still have him edit it a certain way to make it look good. So I'm like, well, you have the tools. Just get your shit done. Like get your shit started.
Because that's pretty much my start off point. Because my very first YouTube video was a movie review then, and I didn't have green screen or nothing like that. It was just me having a camera, just talking into it, and later on I edited. I was getting some good, feedback and comments on that. So I was like, okay, well, let me just keep going with it. You never know what you're gonna get until you start it.
Shoot, what's my first video? I'm gonna have to look. What was my first YouTube video? I definitely posted it on Nova Circuit's YouTube because I used to have my own personal YouTube. But I'm about to find out. I'm going over to Nova Circuit's channel right now on YouTube.
Like everybody had like their YouTube channels for so long before they finally uploaded anything to it. Because at first you just use YouTube to look up other people's shit.
Yep,
right?
I played Halo.
And then you exactly, and then you start uploading your own little small videos. Because like if you look back on people's channels, it's just like cell phone footage or like little simple things, like stuff like that. And then you look now, and it's like, oh, they have full blown like production videos.
Right.
Like you know what I mean? And like it's crazy where you start from and then like where you end up doing.
Yeah, so it like I said, just start off and give it a shot. Like I said, you could probably find you if you don't want to use the webcam on your laptop, you can probably find you a good $30-$40 webcam that can attach to your laptop. And since you already got headphones, I know your headphones is attached to your laptop, you can plug it in, right?
Right now, yep.
So if you can do that, once you can find a nice little software to record you with, like OBS or Streamlabs, you can pretty much use that to record. Because I use a lot of my videos to record through Streamlabs, so you can get some videos out there.
I didn't even know that you could record through Streamlabs. Honestly, like I feel like I kind of knew that when they say go live at the bottom and stuff, but like I never used it for that purpose. Rather, like I always used it for my sound alerts and stuff like that. But like, I might have to start using it for the purpose of recording. But I need a better webcam because the camera on my thing is like shoddy as fuck.
Because I think I spent $40 on my webcam that I'm using now. So yeah, you can find you can find a decent one for probably way less than that. As long as it's like a 1080p kind of format, that's what a lot of people use. So just get one of those, something that says 1080p. A lot of them should work pretty good. I could probably send you a link to that for later on.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I could
mine at least.
Yeah, I can send you a link to what I use. Mine's expensive though. I got a 4K one because my wife spoils me.
4K.
My wife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna like my laptop is decent, and I'm like I just need a good camera for it because everything else works pretty decent, and if I could like stream from my computer, that'd be nice.
Oh yeah.
And just sit somewhere where some good lighting. I got a ring light for Christmas. I got my headphones for Christmas. It was like I'm all set. Like
you got a whole ring light that so you should be pretty much ahead of the curve right now. Just need a webcam and start recording.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, because your stream's already got personality, pizzazz, and entertainment Now it's time to
Yeah.
upgrade all that.
It would. So to hear your movie reviews or sitting there talking about these celebrities and the hot stuff that's going out there in the public eye, it'd be good to hear your conversations through your YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
It would really be fun because your blogs are funny, and then you do have a lot of info to put into them. So it gets me sitting there for quite a few minutes to read it all. So
yeah, because I know we're
Thank
gonna start doing like movie reviews and blogs on our stuff
mhm.
eventually too, and that's all a whole production mess as well too. But
Yeah.
it's,
And I feel like with my blogs would, if I would decide to do scripts, I feel like my blogs would be an easy setup for me to do the scripts, because with a blog, you have to set it up to like, okay, this happened, then this happened, then this happened, or like however you're gonna set it up, it has to be like worded correctly in order for people to understand. So like it'd be the same thing. I just kind of go off what I did my blog off of. It would be easy to do
Mhm.
like a script based off of that, because like when I do plan on start recording, I do plan on to still do my blogs at the same time. So like maybe I do my blogs first, then release a video right after, or something like
Yeah.
that was my plan.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you could sit there and write it all out, type it all out, however you feel is comfortable for you, and you can pretty much sit there and rewrite it, or go over it and be like, okay, so maybe I need to take this part out, change this up, make it sound more different than probably what I'm going to put on camera. You can, it's gonna be fun for you. I guarantee you. You would love to be able to do some movie reviews or stuff like that if you wanted to. So yeah, that's a new way to add to your YouTube channel. Add something new to it.
You guys know something funny? Like
Uh-oh.
what Cakeeq does all by herself in one channel by herself is what the 9 members of Nova Circuit do for our one channel. Like you guys think, I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, this lady's really outdoing the work of all of us right now, and we're just gonna sit here and let her praise her for it. Like, what the fuck? I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I was like, man, if you think about it, Cakeeq does everything that I got a 9 people doing, and I was like, that's impressive. That just shows like how impressive.
Thank you.
Like, I mean, that's a lot of work. Trust me. I get overwhelmed, and I can't believe how overwhelming it is. I can only imagine for you doing it all by yourself for your own branding.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work. Like you got to think, like with the blogs especially, like when I don't have anything that I'm particularly watching, when I don't have anything that's particularly happening in celebrity news that's like shaking my head up right now, like or when like I'm not streaming anything, it's just like, oh God, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Like, what am I like? What's happening here? Like, I have nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Plus, like, you got to keep a social media presence. You got to be active on your pages and make people realize that you're alive.
Yep.
So it is a lot, and it was funny because I was thinking about that the other day. I was just like, oh, am I doing a lot? Am I doing too much? Am I doing enough? Like, and I was thinking, I was like, no, you're doing enough. Like, you're definitely
doing
enough.
Pretty good
like,
balance. I think you got a really good balance. Trust me.
I mean that.
Exactly.
I think of something like that hits everybody. Anybody that does content creation, it hits everybody like that. So it comes down to, okay, yeah, do I need a break? Do I need to do more? Am I doing too much? Do I need to do less? It hits everybody.
Yeah, because sometimes too much is like also too much for your audience. Like it's just like, wow, I'm getting overloaded with stuff, and it's good to like pace that thing out or be more. It's more consistency than anything, so they know what to expect and when to expect it.
And when exactly.
Yeah. Because
that's exactly my thing.
Yeah.
Is scheduling has always been my like, I don't know, ever since I've been a kid. Like I've always been like, I'm always late to shit, but like I've always been like a schedule kind of person.
We're late to everything weird. As well. So
yeah. It's weird because I'm always late, but like I love schedule and stuff, and I've always been like, okay, I got this at 4, I got this on this day is that month, next month is that blah blah blah. I've always been like a writer something down or like a marker in my phone or something like that. So like I've always been a schedule person, and ever since I started streaming, I was like, I'm gonna get a schedule for streaming going, I'm gonna get a schedule for my blog going, I'm gonna get a schedule for YouTube going. And like it's hard to do that kind of sometimes when you're kind of doing everything alone. But like it is like just kind of rewarding at the end of the day when you see a finished
Yeah.
product out, you know.
I get excited
Ev-
seeing the even one view on a video because like someone took the time
Same.
to click on my
Uh-huh.
video. Like I like view counts is like a thing for people on YouTube. Me just happy to see like when I go to a video, I'm like, oh my god, 24 people watch this. And I was
Mhm.
like, that's awesome that
Mhm.
24 people took the time to at least watch at least 10 seconds of my video. And then that
Exactly.
I enjoy that factor of it. That's definitely. But
Yeah.
I know we have a really consistent schedule on Twitch, but our YouTube schedule is all out of whack. Like literally before we started this podcast, Darklight was like, "Yo, Jason, when did the podcast get uploaded to the YouTube channel?" I was like, "Oh, that's a thing." It's like you're right. And I was like, "Well, usually we used to do it the week after," and he's like, "Maybe we should just do it the next day because they're the easiest videos to edit." And I was like, "Oh man, you right." So I was like, "All right, cool. We'll have Cake's video up tomorrow." I was like, "We're just gonna have her stream her
Yeah.
podcast up tomorrow." So yeah, hey, ding ding, how you doing? But no, that's one thing we're trying to work on is actual proper scheduling for the YouTube channel because this year our goals
Mhm.
for Nova Circuit's goals as a business when we did our the end of year meeting of 2021, we talked about what our goals for 2022. And actually, believe it or not, we wanted to take a step back more on trying to promote our Twitch because Twitch is doing fine. We're okay where we're at with Twitch. We're happy where we're at. It's YouTube where we're not where we're at. So we're like, all right, this whole
Mhm.
year we're pushing hard on the YouTube channel. And so that's why
Mhm.
when people do come to our streams, they'll say, go to our YouTube channel. We're trying to get 1,000 by the end of the year, blah, blah. If you like the content, please sub. If you don't, we're not going to be mad at you. You know, you at least went and checked it out, and you know, if you didn't like it, we're not going to force you to follow us. That's not our style. But yeah, that's one thing we still lack ability in, and that's consistency. Because we have the Shibui anime show that we were supposed to have a new episode every Saturday. That falls kind of on me because I was the editor for it. But the discussions are supposed to come out on Tuesdays. Now the podcasts are coming out every Mondays. We'll see how true I stay to that schedule. But yeah, it's really all about consistency. I see some of the best bloggers, YouTubers, and all that have a consistent schedule for their people to know when things. Because there could be a fan of like one show you do. Like I love watching Cake's Uno streams. Like if I missed them, I go to her YouTube channel. She has the highlights up there. So I get
Mhm.
excited. I'm like, oh cool, I know Cake's gonna upload a video this day. So I'm like, when it uploads, I immediately go over there and watch it. And that's what that's what I love about the consistency thing. So that's one thing we definitely need to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah, consistency is definitely my downfall, I think, when it comes to my content creation. Um, because like I mean, life happens.
It does.
You know,
Yeah.
Really does.
life takes place and like shit happens and you can't stream and
There's not enough
or
time in the day.
exactly, or I don't want to be on till 1 a.m. Like I
Right.
don't want to be
Right.
on till 2 and 3 and 4 in the morning. And
Exactly.
I could, but what would my work be like in real life the next day? Um
On YouTube.
or like like it's just things happen and you just or like emotional things happen, mental things happen, and you just don't feel like streaming, or you can't handle
Mhm.
it that day, or you don't want to give a half-ass
Right.
stream, so you don't stream. I was just telling somebody in my stream, what was that, yesterday, Saturday, I had a really good stream, and I was telling them how, like, a lot of the times I won't stream because I don't want to give a half stream. Like I don't want to, like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's my job to like entertain you guys if you're gonna be on my stream and follow me and like come to my shit and give me money to entertain you and keep you entertained with either this game or with what I'm talking about and what I'm doing. So I feel like it's my job as a streamer to give you that content, and not only you but like me, I need this content for my YouTube channel. Like I need
Right.
this content for me. So it's like I feel like I would feel bad if I came on and I didn't have a good attitude and I didn't feel like streaming and I didn't really feel like being here, cuz I game every day. Like I game every single day. If you are my friend on PlayStation, you see me on all the time. I'm not
Yeah.
always streaming though. So it's like, what's the haps? It's like that's what it is. Like I'm really not in it today, or like something is going on with me, or something is going on with home life or something like that. So consistency has always been like, it was easier at first, and now it's like, okay, things are happening and I need to get my shit in line so it could all be in order.
Yeah.
It's real crazy when your chat can tell something's wrong with you, and they're like, "Hey, what's
Yeah.
Oh,
up?" They're like,
yeah.
so, and we get that a lot
Like,
Right.
why
sometimes.
haven't you streamed all week?
Oh
I haven't
yeah.
seen you.
Oh yeah. Chat
Right.
definitely lets you know,
Oh,
or if they're in your Discord, they let you know as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
always on
lets
my stream, live on stream. It's always live on stream.
Yep.
And always like, you haven't streamed in a while, or I haven't seen you. Like,
yeah, so like our schedule's been the same. It's Sunday through Wednesday. Sundays are only nighttime stream. Every other days. The rest of the week is all morning streams. But like people will be like, you didn't stream yesterday on Tuesday. Everything all right? I'll get messages, PM, private messages in Discord. Hey, is everything all right? Are you okay? Is Mags okay? Why didn't you stream? I was
yep.
like, oh yeah, we just decided to take a day off. Like, because usually you just
Yeah.
need a day off. But yeah, like that actually honestly makes me feel good. Like, because there's pretty much a fan.
An expectancy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and
An
a fan that's
expectancy.
actually,
It's like somebody wants to see this. Somebody was
Yeah.
expecting this today.
That's
I love that.
exactly.
Exactly.
Crusader messages
just
me
got-
all
Also,
the time.
the bond between you and your chat and your
Yep.
community.
Mhm.
That's
Because
also
it's
a
like,
big
yeah.
thing.
And
there
I was
too,
talking to
so.
Mags about that. I was like, and we all understand that we're all small streamers here. None of us are big. You know, we're all, obviously our goal in the end is, get up there and be bigger. But right now we're all in that small early stages of our streaming careers, and we're all enjoying the ride. And I told Mags the best part that I enjoy the most about streaming is, we might get a couple, like 3 or 4 viewers here and there. But it's the consistent ones that come back, and you're like, what's really funny is that's an actual fan. That is a fan. You actually have a fan. That one fan motivates me. I'm like, I don't care if it's 1, 2 fans. It's a fan that consistently comes back and enjoys your content. That's the most amazing feeling. That's worth to me more than money. That's worth to me more than fame.
Right.
Is just
Exactly.
someone that enjoys what I'm doing, and that makes me feel good because I pride myself on trying to at least be funny. I try my best to be funny in
Me
people's
too,
chats,
right?
and I try to be funny on my streams, and because I see myself as a funny person, and once people reach out to me, and it just feels good. Like, Ding Ding private messaged me one time and told me, he's in our chat right now, told me how much he enjoyed our content and how much, he loves coming to our stream and how much we make his day better. That was like I shared that message to Margaret. I messaged that to Margaret. I was like, this is what we've done to somebody. And I was like, this is why we do what we do. I was like, I love that mentality. Like I said, we have fans. Cake, I'm a fan of yours, and I'm actually getting to talk to you. I'm a fan of Dreams. I'm a fan of all these people, and the fact that you guys actually, I get to have an actual, virtual face-to-face conversation with you is like amazing and like exciting for me. Like I was pumped. I was like, dude, I get to talk to Cake. Get the enter
and
her
I
world.
feel like that all the time when somebody just comes to your stream, or even if it's somebody that you watch all the time and they come to your stream. I know it's somebody who I was watching Genshin before I really got deep into Genshin. I would watch their streams all the time, and I'm like, oh, I wish I was that good in the game, and I'm not yet. But I would watch their streams all the time, and they would respond to me and stuff like that. And then sometimes they would come to my stream and just like,
Yeah.
Yep.
they're actually here.
Right.
Like, and then like they'll send bits or they'll gift a sub or something crazy happens, and it's just like, whoa, like, wow, they want me to succeed, kind of. And it makes you feel like somebody else in the world wants you to succeed, because that's happened to me a few times where somebody is just like, no, like, I'm like, I can't accept that. No, you should, because I want you to fucking succeed, and I want this for you, not because you want it, but because I want you to have it. And it's really like a blessing kind of thing. Like, it makes you feel like, damn, like somebody out here is really believing in me, and somebody out here really likes my content, and somebody out here really like supports what I'm doing.
And that's what we try to help do too. That's why we do these podcasts with other streamers, because like I said, we're all small here. And we're all here. We're all one big Twitch family, and the best thing we can do for each other is love each other and do what we can to help each other. Like I said, everybody, I've done it to you, Cake. I've done it to Dreams. I've done it to everybody. I'll gift you subs. I'm just like, here's 5 from Nova Circuit, and I'll do it from the Nova Circuit account. Just because I'm like, I want all of us to succeed. We all make great content. And it's funny because some of the best content creators aren't even discovered yet. Like, I even told you that on that first Uno stream that I watched you do, Cake, and I was laughing my ass off at work. Everybody kept looking at me because I couldn't stop fucking laughing because the Skip Boys stuff. Oh my god, that my cheeks hurt so bad because I was laughing and smiling the whole time, and I was just like, man, it's crazy. If more people saw this, I was like, they're missing out on a great content creator, and it's like it's crazy because, like I said, some of us smaller streamers, I'm not gonna lie, some of us are probably better performers and better entertainers than some of the bigger guys out there. They just built their
Uh-huh.
following, and it's just like,
Mhm.
yeah, hidden gems, perfect, ding ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said,
And that's how I've always felt. I've always felt like the little small things are like the ones that you should go for. Even when I was watching, like when I was fresh on Twitch and I didn't know what it was particularly, and I would look at different
we don't.
games or different categories and stuff, and you look at different people and you're like, okay, let me get off the bigger people because one, they're not acknowledging you anyway, but two, like they don't care, kind of like they
Right.
lose their touch after a while anyway. Let me go to let me filter it to like people who have viewers on like 100 and under, or like
Yeah.
smaller channels, kind of to where they like. And I feel like I feel like I felt like that since I got on Twitch. I was just like, the smaller viewers are what I want to watch because I feel like those are the ones who have the better content. Like they're gonna react with their crowd. They're gonna know. They're gonna read the room. They know what their audience likes.
They pay attention to their chat. That's my favorite part.
Exactly.
Like literally, that's one thing we love doing is making sure we read our chat messages and respond.
I
Like,
appreciate you, Ding Ding.
Yeah. Yep. Darklight's definitely a hidden gem. I remember my first Darklight stream. That boy was
we hungry.
yeah.
Exactly. We hungry. That's exactly what it is. It's like we hungry for it. So I'm not saying we put out necessarily like better content, but like
I mean, but some I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna be cocky. The Halo Jason's talking right now. Sometimes we do though. We got way better
right?
content.
Like exactly.
Come on now.
The Kayla that beat the Spiral Abyss at some point is telling you that like sometimes I put out better content than like the better Genshin players. Like let's stop.
Right.
Like come on. Like I ain't even finna hold you. Like
well, that's the thing with the bigger streamers and I understand. Like trust me, a guy that has 1,000 viewers or more than 1,000 and their chat's constantly going, you can't keep pace with chat. But I like the ones that at least try. Like there's like. Because there's streamers out there, they just ignore chat. And they might see something, but that's it. And I was like, man, dude. And, if it ever happens.
It makes me wonder how they even have a chat, low-key.
Right. Unless the chat's entertaining themselves with each other. But my goal every day, I'm reading chat the whole time. I'll even, like, stop in the middle of games and be like, hold on, catching up on chat. And then I'll go through and make sure I've communicated with everybody. Because sometimes, people have questions and they're getting missed by these big streamers. And I'm like... It's like how is that entertaining when the person is not like giving you the time of day unless you have paid them money?
Either that or they'll acknowledge the dumbest fucking comments. Dumb comments in the chat. And it's just like, why would you, of all the fucking interesting questions that you had lined up rolling past you pick the dumbest thing. Like it's just like, all right.
Right. And I understand. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's hard when you have thousands of viewers and thousands of people chatting at a time. But at least make an opportunity to chat with your chat like hardcore. Like turn over there and be like reading some of the stuff and like chiming in on it or something. Like because you could read most of it real quick and be like, oh yeah, that was a funny comment, and then just continue going. Mostly mods help. Most mods usually can help out and say, hey, this was an interesting thing said in chat or something. Blah blah blah. But yeah,
is a very good one to compare to that has a high chat count.
Yeah, like Ray Narvaez is my favorite streamer. Does the same thing. He has like 2,000 plus viewers at a time.
Right, and he does try his best to like catch. He'll read and skim through and stuff, and he'll answer and do his thing or whatever. But having like over 6,000 people in your comments is like it is rough.
But with the comments, I've noticed no matter how many viewers you have, it's always literally like 10% of those viewers are chatting. Only about 10% of them are chatting. So like usually if it's 6,000 viewers, you're only going to have like 60 people in your chat, maybe less, maybe 600 if that. But it's always only going to be like a certain amount of people who are going to be consistently in your chat kind of writing, unless you have one of those like ones that are like 10K and like because I've seen like the ones who have like 1,000 viewers, and what they'll do is like when they can't keep up with the chat because the chat is just the chat, like the chat is part of the entertainment.
Right.
I've seen those streamers, they'll just thank everybody, answer questions that they find interesting, and then they'll keep it going. They'll thank the viewers, thank the as the stuff goes on, like the subscriptions and stuff in the bits. They'll stop after each round. Yeah, and I follow this streamer who streams Super Mario Maker 2. and he goes on almost every single night, and he's a really great streamer and quiet guy. He'll talk, but like it's random, and like he'll be like, oh, okay, like random things, but like he'll get into his chat and then he'll thank everybody after, and I'm like, see, like if I couldn't keep up with my chat, I'd at least make sure to acknowledge the things that I found interesting in
That's
it.
what it is acknowledging the people that took their time to come watch you and like do
Yeah.
something to at least interact with them. That's what we like to do.
There's probably only 3 big streamers that I watch, and so and because they're most likely their streams are mostly just chatting, so they can see everybody in their chat. They can conversate with everybody. Sometimes they bring them through their Discord. They talk with them, even though they come up with some cringy ass jokes. They are still entertaining people in their chat. They're still conversating with people. They
Hey,
even
what's
get
up,
to
swag?
know their people. Tell them that, hey, why don't you pop into the Discord? Let's talk. And they would literally sit back and talk with everybody. So, I mean, I can understand you got so many people going and you can't keep up, especially if you playing a game that is making it hard for you to just sit there and you can't stop. Sometimes you can't stop in the middle of a situation and be like, okay, all right, let me read chat. Then you go back. All of a sudden, you lose a life or something, depending on what you got going on.
Right.
So I understand how that goes hand in hand. So I believe mostly you can do only pretty much like just chatting. If you're gonna have thousands of people going on in it, 1,000 conversations going on, and if you're going to be playing a game, then a lot of people are there mostly to watch you play the game.
Right.
Yeah, I was about to say either that or you put the chat in slow mode so you could at least kind of read certain things.
Amazing. Slow mode is amazing, by the way.
Because I've had a few times in my chat, like not a lot, but like a few times where it was lit as fuck, and it was like the chat was just moving, and I'm just like, "Fuck, am I this popular today?" Like,
our
what?
paladin
Whoa!
streams
Like,
sometimes get like
yeah,
that.
I love those streams because it's lit. The conversation is moving. I could read as I kind of go on my TV, but it's like, okay, if I missed your comment, repost it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't even scroll back. Like, that's how y'all moving today. That's what we on. Like. So like I'll have those moments rarely, here and there, but I try to get back to everybody, and I try to like at least acknowledge the comments that actually provided something to the conversation, especially.
Right.
Like if you just, oh yeah, girl, like, okay, well, whatever, I'll skip past that. But like, okay, but you add in something and I have to read it and it's something worth reading and mentioning out loud. Like, yeah, like, because I won't say I couldn't imagine it, but I feel like the way that I'm heading from the, like, like going from the bottom to the top, it'll help you
Right.
Yeah.
to get to like read most of your comments, because by then I feel like we'll all have the eye to see like what's an important comment, what's not, what are we basing this on, like as it goes by. Because even in slow mode, if you get so big, it might still go quick. So like you'll be able to read faster, you'll be able to see faster, you'll be able to like be like, okay, I know that's a good question. Let me stop the chat right there and read that out loud and thank them or whatever. I feel like we're kind of like just building ourselves up slowly to be a better streamer when it comes to interacting with our chat and stuff.
Right. And that, like, so one thing we do to help get chat involved, just in case we do have those streams where we can't read them, is a lot of we mainly do a lot of multiplayer games in our streams. It's usually like Paladins, Pokemon TCG Online, Halo, Call of Duty, pretty much anything. There's rarely ever any time we play single player games, but every multiplayer game, it's open to chat to play with us. And, we even tell people that come to our stream, you don't have to be a follower to play games with us. Because I'll tell them, I was like, the title to the stream says playing Paladins with chat. I was like, the title does not say playing Paladins with followers or subscribers. I was like, so please come in here. I was like, I want to give you more than just a viewing experience. I want to give you I want you to be a part of this stream, and that's what we do.
Right.
So like, that's why our Paladin streams are so big. We're just like, hey, playing with our chat. Come on in, and I'll even like continue to tell people, don't follow because you want to play. Follow because you were entertained and you want to come back.
Right,
and
you like coming here.
Yes.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's one thing we try to do to help get chat involved, is just play games with them, and we let them suggest games too. Like we have a redemption where you can redeem us playing games. There's a Fortnite one because chat knows I'm not the biggest Fortnite fan, and they like to force me to play it. and then we have a game, a redemption where they choose the game we play, and then we play with them and all that stuff, just to get them more involved. And then we'll even take their suggestions. We're like, hey, anybody got a game that we want to play together? And they'll be like, hey, want to play this? I'm like, cool, we'll play that this week. We'll put it on the schedule. So,
and that was one of my big things was like, how can I get my chat way more interactive with me? Because I know I'm an interactive person. Like the moment you say one thing, I'm like, ooh, let's talk about it. Like, and I can make a conversation out of 15 cents. Like it's nothing for me to do that, but I need something to start with. Like, so like I started doing like little small things with my chat because I'm like, I don't have a computer. Like right now, I don't have a PC to work with, but I have my imagination, I have my creativity, I have my voice. So let me just think of some things. So we started doing trivia as I play Genshin, or we started doing 21 questions.
21 questions was awesome.
Yeah,
that was great.
like,
I love 21
yeah,
questions.
little different little small games that you like. You don't even think about until you think like, oh, what's something where I could play drunk with my friends?
Oh yeah,
yeah, pretty much.
Things like that, and then it's like so many games that come up in your head, like, oh, let's play 21 questions, but like on stream, let's play trivia on stream, like let's play this on stream. So it's like just different little small ways to get your chat like in there and like thinking about like things and like, okay, maybe because I know a lot of people, I will go into channels, I won't say anything if I feel like the community is already like a community. I'll be like, let me feel everybody out, see how I like this place, and then like, so I know it's those kind of people who tune in too, so I just want to give them something to do while they're there, even if you're just dropping by for like a couple of seconds, like, hey, maybe you want to answer this question. And I've had that happen to me.
You do the question of the days. The question of the days. Yeah, those help
exactly.
people.
Yeah, and that was something that I immediately thought of because I did that on my social media all the time anyway, just to see what my timeline thought of different things. And I would always do that on my Facebook. So I'm like, well, that'll be my notification bar. Like, why don't I just make the question of the day the notification bar so they can come in, drop their answer, say hi, and leave if they want.
Yeah.
And then, or if you want to stay, you know. And some people actually still to this day come in, they drop their answer, hey, I'm gone. I gotta go. Like, bye. Like, thanks.
Yeah, thank you for at least taking the time to click on my, VOD.
And I love it. I love it.
Because clicks count on Twitch. They give you an analytic on how many clicks come through your stream. So
yeah,
and as long as people are clicking, that's good. Because there's some of those people are going to stay. And like I said, it's all about them. Filling out chat. That's why we always tell our chat. Hey, make sure you're making people feel welcomed and all that stuff. Because, we have had times where we've had to tell our chat, hey, you got to calm down, please. Because new people that are coming in, they're going to see that and not want to stay because they're like, oh, that's toxic, or, oh, hey, I don't want to talk about things like that. So, we've had to get onto our chat a couple times about it. But we do our best to promote that we're all about the community. This is a community-driven company. So, technically speaking, I may be the owner and CEO of Nova Circuit, but the community is my real boss. So, besides my wife, of course, but the community is what drives us. So, I mean, they're the ones that help us keep going, and that's our goal, is to make them feel involved, that involvement, and let them know that, hey, we're all doing this for them. I'm pretty sure the same's for you, Cake. You do the same thing. Like I said, you're very interactive with your chat. You, Dreams, everybody. I love your streams. I'm always there, though. I'm always there to make people laugh. I say stupid shit in your
I love it when every single time you come to my streams, I'm always like super giddy because you always come in with like either a funny ass joke or like something super sarcastic that is so hilarious. I'm like, okay, only a sarcastic person would understand this joke, so I love it.
Yeah.
I drop into Lazy Daisy's someone who streams as well. I'll drop into her stream. She plays Valorant, and that's mainly all she plays is like competitive games. I'll go in there and be like, I see nothing but wins. I better not see anything but W's in this chat, or I'm leaving, and stuff like that. And she usually wins. She's pretty good at the game. But yeah, I just go in there and just make a witty comment and just say, hey. Now I'll even tell Darklight, because a lot of you guys stream at the same time. I'll have 7 streams up at once, so I got to go back and forth between chats to lurk, because our goal is to help support all of our fellow Twitch streamers that we're friends with
and get those numbers up.
Yeah, help. Yeah, we're trying to help you get those numbers up. So yeah, I'll and the thing is I wish my phone had tabs, but obviously you only can watch one person at a time.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
that's
all
what
right.
I'm always wishing. I'm always like, damn, I wish I could be on 3 different tabs at once.
Right.
Or at least pull out a computer and my phone at one time.
I was telling Darklight, man, I was like, man, I'm probably killing my work internet right now. I was like, I have like 9
Yeah.
streams open right now. I had dreams open, everybody. And then I was like, oh man, Joe just went live. I was like, gonna go ahead and lurk his stream, and I was like, Revan, Vanispheres, Dreams, Cake, everybody's live right now. Got them all
You
open.
know what though? I found a glitch for that because Dreams always rage Joe, so I never have to watch Joe in the beginning of his stream. So I always watch Dreams, who leads into Joe. So I'll be a viewer on to Joe no matter what. Like, so I try not to watch him for like the first hour until I know somebody's gonna raid him, and if not, then I'll jump in. But like, what I try to do is I try to like lurk in everybody's stream. I like might not even say anything all the time. Like I might just turn it on, put the volume down a little bit. I might drop some bits and like just lurk. I might not even push the lurk button or anything like that, but I'll just be there. And like a lot of people won't even know I'm there. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm at your stream all the time, like all the time, and you don't even know because your stream you don't have the time to look at it and see who's there, or like, I mean, I know that's not what you're doing right now, but like I don't even have the time to say anything, but I'm here. Just know.
Yeah, we've had people like tell us that we don't show up at their streams. So now, ever since I was told that, I literally go into everybody's streams now and put lurk. That hey, I'm here. I'm busy at the moment, but I'm here. And everybody's that I'm not chatting in, I'll be like, yo, lurk. I'm lurking. I'm here, just so you know that I am here. Because a lot of people don't know. You can see who's viewing your streams. You can literally see who's watching right now. And a lot of people don't know that, so they can't see, oh, hey, Carnegie or Nova Circuit's watching me right now. So I usually just leave that one comment so they see, and I let them know, hey, I'm here supporting you. I'm lurking. You know, do your thing. I'll pop up and chat if I can. So they just know that we're there to support them, you know. And
just know that I'm in the chat at some point.
We are here. We are here.
Because like I said, we're all trying to grow together.
It's so heavy when you have so many people that you are having it and everybody streaming at the same damn time. You be like, damn.
So
that is always my thing on weekends. I'm like, who do I raid? I'm like, all my friends are on right now. Who do you even pick? I feel like I picked you last week and I'm picking you again this week. Like I don't like, it's like I don't even know who to raid. And then Dark, like I be wanting to raid you all the time, and your ass will come on like an hour after I get off. I'm like, oh my god, bro! Like, can I ever raid you?
On Saturdays, I kind of take blame for that because we make them do a Nova Circuit meeting for the anime stuff. Okay. So I'll kind of take the Saturday reasonings.
Because he'll always like it'll be like anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour after I get off, and I'm just like, he gonna think I'm so bogus because I didn't raid him probably. Like, and I'm. It ain't even like that. I don't want to raid you, and you are never live when I do, and then you come on right after.
Right.
Well, see, with that situation, most likely it's like one of those things. I might get off work late. Then my son, I got, might take him to his mama house. Or, I be trying to get things settled there, get something to eat.
Late night stream.
Relax and all that. Then if I get to the point I'm sitting back relaxing, I might be like, man, I don't even want to stream. But they're like, nah, sit streaming. Then I jump on. Yeah, it'd be about 9, 10 o'clock when I do. I say, yep, late night stream.
Like, hey, I'm here.
Because it also messes me up too. By everybody starting to stream on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, I'm like, damn, I want to watch everybody stream. I want to have fun with people just so I could start talking shit, trolling people or whatever, and can't do it because I'm like, if I stream, everybody else all out doing their thing. I'm like, man, I don't know. So they get to the point because I'm always trying to be a viewer and support everybody. I don't really do too much with my streams, but I try to do more of supporting others and trying to being more and more close to everybody else instead of me doing much for my stuff. But that just proved a point probably what past 2-3 weeks ago with Jason and everybody with my little hype train situation.
So which was awesome, by the way. We dominated that hype train so hardcore. There should have been 10 levels and that would have been conquered.
So I was just like,
that was awesome. That was a great
I gotta do it more now because
because people
a lot of time
for sure that stuff comes out of literally left field. It's like it comes out of nowhere, and then it like you get a hype train when you least expect it in the middle of nothing. You're not even doing anything, and it's just like, whoa, y'all subscribe. Whoa, like who did that? Like it comes out of left field.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
said, we
cause
haven't even
like,
had a hype train. So I mean, dude, you gotta like wait until ours is gonna be great because ours has like Vega Boys playing and everything. I already have it all set up.
yeah, cause see, I ain't have, when you start doing stuff like content creation and YouTubing and streaming, you do make small goals to kind of reach through the day to help you get through it. And I've never had a hype train, but I was like, yeah, this is like a small goal because I don't expect nobody to give me biddies and subs. No, that's
Same.
all. Like, but I'm just here to entertain everybody, have fun, talk shit, have jokes. And Jason, and next you know, somebody subscribed to my channel, and I noticed the little hype train. You can't hide it from everybody because everybody can see it on the air. And so the little hype train thing popped up. That one little dot. I was like, oh man, I hit a hype train. I was set with that. I was just like, okay, I'm set with that. That's it.
And then it hit boom, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, that's I was like, oh, I was just, why did I say this is my first hype train, bruh?
Oh man, we donated
That's wh-
so many gifted
That's
subs. It's
when
great.
Jason stopped what he was doing, Mags and them. Everybody started coming in dreams, and everybody was like, "What the hell is going on?"
Got there like after the fact. I was mad because I would have gifted some
The
Aw.
subs
stream, he
too.
doesn't
Yeah,
want to
I
spend
was
the
like,
money on the
bro,
setup.
it
Honestly,
had me.
swag, it's not that expensive to set up
He
for a
was
stream.
drunk off the glory by then.
Oh yeah. Then I got raided by another streamer. Just got to know her and everything. Because I used to go to her stream. We used to chit chat about anime or talk about some horror movies. Just got to know her probably a week and a half ago, and she came and she rated me and started donating some bits, and somebody that I never knew from her chat started
Oh my
donating
god.
subscriptions and biddies. I'm like,
Yeah, that
bro,
dude did not stop donating
he
biddies
did.
either.
He did not stop the
He
whole
donated
time. So
over
I was
1,000, didn't he? He just kept going.
yeah over
Shoot.
3,500 biddies, and I think 25 subs that night. I
Swag,
was
it'd be
like,
cool if you
Nice.
streamed.
damn.
Swag, swag,
Yeah.
nah, mean, you'd be an awesome streamer because you're really good at you're really talented at paladins. I
Yeah.
think you would kill it on paladin streams because some people usually like watching the meta play, and some of the
Mhm.
shit you do in paladins is impressive. I think you'd be a good streamer, man. You should just try it.
Yeah,
It's not that expensive, man.
I
Trust
feel
me.
like a lot of people would if they just try it. They don't
Yeah.
know what you get till you try it.
And it takes time to upgrade your stream. Start low budget and then work your way
Yeah.
up. Trust me, man. Oh yeah,
Like
Swag
I
is a
said,
beast at paladins. I love Swag.
yeah, because when I started, I was starting strictly from my PlayStation, just stream straight from the PlayStation.
Right.
There's gonna be things that you will find out along the way. Sometimes you really don't even need a PC. You just need
Well, I was
good
about to say,
internet.
yes, swag. If you could do something as simple as getting like a $20 cam for your PS4, and then like you could literally use your phone to stream. You don't need the sound alerts.
Yeah.
You will still get your bits if you become an affiliate. You'll still get your your subscriptions and everything. You
'Cause you
literally don't need a
can,
setup to stream. I know people without a camera who have like over thousands of viewers. So it's not like you need a setup to like be an amazing streamer.
Right.
I mean, if somebody make bits or sub, you would still. I mean, as long as you got like you're able to see the screen from your laptop. Your stream from a laptop, you'll see the
Mhm.
bits and all of that. Shoot, sometimes your PlayStation chat will show you depending on how often it is.
Mhm.
So there's multiple ways to get out there and stream. You don't
Yeah, I
need
was
a
gonna
big
say I
setup.
still have sound alerts that still don't work, and my mods have to tell me like, "Hey, somebody redeemed this."
Yeah. So, because like I said, I started doing when I started doing YouTube videos, I used straight up this. This is all I was using this whole time
To edit videos and
to,
everything, by
to
the way.
edit videos, to record me, and all of that. Hey, I was using this. I even was using a laptop, and this is my webcam. I found ways to do it.
Darklight was TikTok before TikTok was TikTok, editing his own videos on
Exactly.
his phone. So just want to throw that
I ain't
out
gonna
there.
say that.
He needs
Yeah.
royalties right now.
I try to get you a nice steady phone because depending on how often people call you and stuff. Because I don't have nobody calling my damn phone, so
You
shoot,
could just
that'll-
turn on the like do not disturb or
yeah.
something like
So
that, and it won't even pop up after a while.
Right.
and this little setup now, this has come over time. This took years in the making to pretty much get these lights, this background, all that stuff takes years in the making. So you don't have to rush. It will take time. So Swag, you can start now and be streaming straight from your console or whatever
And you'll
you.
still get stuff, like
Yeah.
literally, like people will still enjoy your content
Like
no
I
matter
said, the
what. Like as
Paladins
long as
community will
they
like your
enjoy
skill set.
you as a person,
Mm-hmm.
if they enjoy you as a person, then they'll enjoy whatever you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Swag, you got the skill to be a really good Paladins streamer because like your skill set in the game is really dumb, like really dumb. Like Swag can carry our team by himself if he really wanted to. Sometimes I feel bad for Swag when he plays with us because we'll lose really badly and it's completely not his fault. It's everybody else's. And I'm like, man, I'll even
You shouldn't be
apologize to him.
involved in this.
I'm like,
You
Swag,
should
man,
be.
I am so sorry.
Nah,
I
you
am.
be like, you good, man. Yeah.
It's like, shoot, Swag, my bad.
Hilarious.
Yeah, no, Swag's really good at Paladins.
Wait, where's my vape?
Aw.
I was gonna grab my vape, but I don't know where it went.
I'm not cool enough to vape.
What's
I'm a
up,
cool
Blue?
kid.
Hey, Blue. Hey, Darklight. Booty boy. That's your name, right, Blue?
Of course. Blue always, and he don't, no matter where Blue sees me at, Blue gonna call me Booty Boy regardless.
Ew, where does that come from?
Did you
We
take
were,
it in the kitchen with you?
Huh?
I was asking Cake if she took it in the kitchen with her.
Did
the
I?
vape. You might have.
I don't know.
You
Just a
probably
thought.
won't.
Listen, that's where
I
Max
love
is
my
all the
vape
time.
all the time, and I'm always thinking of all the places I
No
went.
problem,
If I took
Swag.
it with me and sat it down.
And I did go in the kitchen. Wait, yeah, give me like a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. But yeah,
Hey, no problem,
yeah,
Swag, man.
Yeah, Swag,
Look,
we got you, man.
We will, like I said, we would love to see you stream. We will support you.
Yeah, we'll
be
support you,
there.
man. We'll be there to throw your
If
name
we're
out and all
not,
that stuff.
if we're not 110% always talk, we are always.
No, it
working.
was in my jacket pocket. I found it.
Dang.
Yeah,
Okay.
Didn't even
But,
have to leave my room.
Back
There you
to Cake's question about why they calling me Booty Boy, because we were playing Phasmophobia, and I'm always, since I'm the only black person playing this damn game, the ghosts always come after me first.
The game is racist, by the way. We have confirmed.
Yeah. So it got to the point a couple of times I get stuck in the bathroom. So I'll be like, up, there go the ghost trying to come get my ass. He wants my booty. And it always comes in, it always locked. Every time I go in the bathroom by myself, it closed the door, and I be like, "Yep, I'm gonna get raped."
Yep.
So I just be like,
Boy.
right.
Yeah, the game's
So-
100% racist,
So
man.
everybody, and so Blue and a couple of other people started saying "booty boy." So I was like, "Okay, yeah, I guess we can take it that way."
Dude, the ghosts want to clap
I
those
gotta
cheeks, man.
download that game so I can play with you guys
Oh
one
my
day.
god,
Yeah,
Cake! It's
please,
so
that'd be
funny.
great.
It was
We
fun
have
as a
some of the
mother-
funniest moments in that game. You get to catch me doing concerts in that game. Like literally all
What?
yeah. So they'll catch me on camera because you can place cameras in every building. I'll be singing like Prince when doves cry like in the hallway, and they'll see me on
yeah.
cameras.
Song.
Like,
I was singing with you.
yeah, we're like
Yeah, we
dancing in the
was,
hallway. Oh, dude,
talking.
it's so good, dude. And you'd really enjoy the game. I promise. It's just a good time every time we go and hunt ghosts. But the game is racist, so I'm sorry you might die real quickly. Darklight and Mark, who's also part of Nova Circuit, they both die. They're always the first ones to die. Me and Mags, we're not even playing our privilege card, and for some reason we're still surviving. So
We still win every single time.
we're just like, what the fuck?
Literally.
I'm looking it up literally right now. Let me see.
And even
Is
like
it Phantasma?
no Phasmophobia. So PHAS.
Yeah, I don't think it's on
console. I think it's only
PlayStation
PC.
yet.
It's only on PC. No. Oh no. Can I play it on my laptop?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
I mean, probably it shouldn't really need that many good specs.
Yeah, it doesn't need. Yeah, the game's not that hardcore, so you should be good on your laptop.
Kaiser said first step is always the hardest. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Because it's always going through your mind on
Ding Ding
should I
does
do
know the
it?
game's
Should I
racist.
start?
Ding Ding watches those streams. He knows.
Yeah, he be sitting there dying laugh. But
When
yeah,
they
that
go see
first
Starlight.
step is always a real big. It's your biggest step of all.
Mm-hmm.
And I've come across. It was used to be mine. I know it used to be everybody that's here.
Kitty
Oh,
cat.
there goes Sable.
Hold on. I have one. I'll
There
flex.
goes Sable.
I'll flex
He
my
wants
cat
to
too.
get down.
All right, I'll go get my cat Zelda. I'll be back.
He wants to get down bad. He did not want to be here. He might lay here though. Saber. There's a baby.
I got a feeling Jason going to get Gus Gus.
Gus Gus? Oh, what a cute name. You want to see a kitty? Does him want to see a kitty?
Gus Gus is not a kitty.
What?
Gus Gus is
It's a
not a
rabbit.
kitty. That is a rabbit.
A
But
rabbit?
he might be getting.
He might be
cat,
going to
though.
get his cat now, but
Saber got his butthole in the camera. I'm sorry.
there go. That's his cat.
That's Zelda. That's
Yeah.
the cat.
Go get Gus Gus. Now see Gus Gus.
God, is it a girl or a boy?
A girl.
Oh, she's so pretty. She's all white. Oh, gosh, Saber.
That's Zelda.
Did you see
so sweet.
Zelda?
Where Gus Gus? I want to see my big boy Gus Gus.
You guys want to see Gus?
Yeah, we
Saber
want to see
doesn't
Big Boy
care.
Gus. We got to see
All right, let me
Big
get
Boy Gus.
Oh,
Go
Zelda,
get Gus.
Zelda wants
Make
back
sure you-
up. Zelda.
Huh? Zelda won't bag us. Zelda like shit. You put me on camera. I'm gonna stay on camera.
He knew he camera ready. I'm trying to get Sable back over here.
Saber like, man, leave me the hell alone. I was on
Sable
camera.
do
earlier.
not like to be bothered.
He showed that you picked him up.
He right there. He don't like to be bothered. You'll sniff my finger just to see what it is, but you
He
won't come over
probably
here.
he probably looking for what's the name, the other one.
He leaving out the room now. I'm
Just so
alone
he-
again.
So, there go Gus Gus right here.
Alone again.
Big ass. Big ass rabbit, man. Boy, I love this.
It's so cute. Oh my
Something.
gosh, have you pulled his tail out all the way yet?
I've asked him the same question.
Yeah,
I
I've asked
know,
that
right?
too.
Ever since I realized that they have long tails instead of small little floofs, I wanted to pull one out. Have you pulled his tail out yet?
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
long tails
lint
instead of
roller.
little floof balls.
Yeah,
Just pull it out and see how long it is.
that some gun is huge. I'm like, God damn.
Oh, do it.
Somebody tried
uh,
to say it's not a ball.
that's-
Exactly.
That's Jason's wife. So. That's
Oh
the-
yeah,
Yeah. So
I have. It's not a ball.
okay.
Exactly. It's not like a little cotton ball tail. It's like a long actual tail.
oh, you can't
And I
sleep.
can't sleep.
Gus be shedding.
You can't
man.
sleep.
Oh shoot!
It's because
Aw.
she's so entertained by
guess-
this podcast. Right, babe?
I guess Jason over there too loud in the house.
Probably.
Bro,
Saber. You want to be on the show with me?
Zelda wanted
me
back
pull the
up.
scooter?
She was staring at me. She's like, "Yo, I'm the streamer now."
Sable does not like this shit. He leaves whenever I start streaming.
Nah, technically he comes in and he be in the camera.
He'll
He just don't,
be, yeah,
he
he'll
don't
be
want
back
you
there in the
playing
back.
with him. He don't want you
Yeah.
picking him up or bothering him. Unless
think
he
it's
gonna go
'cause I
bother
used
the
to-
other cat.
I used to do it so much when he was a baby. I just don't think he trusts me to not pick him up anymore. So whenever I come around him, he just kind of runs because he thinks I'm gonna pick him up.
Mm-mm.
But you're so cute. Why shouldn't
I-
I? Like,
I
you're a
have to
jerk.
be up at 6 a.m. But if he was too loud, I would yell at him. Oh,
Yeah,
I
she
figured.
I
I figured that. she would do
hate
that.
when it's like that, 6 a.m. Like trash ass
course.
time.
Right. Oh god.
But that-
Hooverton.
that's the fun part.
Eh. Is it the fun part of adulting? Is it?
Yeah, that's the fun part because you be like,
No.
what kept you up that long?
Let me
for
be
you to get
clear.
up in the morning, but man, I'm tired.
What my favorite thing about graduating high school is not having to get my ass up early anymore.
No, right? And
I
now
was
it's
like,
like the
"Ooh."
worst part ever because
I
that
know.
wasn't even as early as
Yeah.
I thought it was.
I know, it's like, cool, you don't have to be at school till 8 or 9. I was like, sweet. Now it's like 5 a.m. You got to be on the clock.
Right.
If not,
You
you're
got to be
getting
there at
punished.
6. Like, oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
Like, I hate it. But also, I'm not a morning person. So, like,
I
Oh,
You
never
know,
was.
I know what he is. Me, my wife, my son. None of us are more. Well,
like
my son might be, but none of us are.
don't
Yeah.
talk to
Yeah,
me in the
neither of us.
morning.
Yep, that's my wife right there.
I need coffee. Please leave me alone.
Right. My
Don't
wife.
ask me where anything is because I don't know. I'm half awake. Like I don't even know where I am right now.
It's
Like
mainly just my wife. Like, fuck, I gotta go to work.
Yeah. Same here.
Because
Be
I
like,
work night shift, so I don't have to be at work until like 6 p.m. or something. So I'm like, oh, good.
ah,
yeah, you the lucky one. But see, yours is a straight up not even a damn job because
Yeah, it
you go
is.
there and be still be sitting there and playing video games and don't even care what the hell else you got going
I
on.
mean, I care. I care. Hey, I get
No, you
tickets.
don't.
I handle business there, but I also play video
I
games.
do stuff.
Yeah, I do stuff. Come on now. It's crazy because my work. We just had an outing on Saturday, and they took us out to see. They rented a theater room, and we got to all see Batman. The IT group at work got to watch Batman together. It was great.
Nice.
It was good. Batman was great,
I
by the way.
cannot wait
that
to see
that
it.
ain't no
Oh, Cake.
job.
Man, I want to
Ooh.
spoil so bad, but out of respect
Yeah,
for
Don't
everybody,
we
yet. Don't yet. Don't yet. I get
we gonna
paid
wait.
next
Please
week.
don't.
We gonna wait because I guarantee you gonna see some shit you
Because
like in it.
I'm gonna spoil it in my chat next week. Like,
oh
and then we
yeah.
could all talk
Yeah.
spoilers there, and in my Discord, because I'm gonna start a whole spoiler thread the moment I finish the movie.
My wife doesn't even like herself
Yeah.
that early. Batman dies. Mark, what the heck? Mark, Batman dies. Dude, it's good. All I know
Oh,
is
it is.
Heard
Bruce.
it's like top 3 Batman movies.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
top
it's
3.
number one for me.
Really?
It's that good. The pacing of it's really good. Oh, it's yeah.
You know what I was excited about the most about this movie was the fact that they were showing a side to Bruce Wayne that they never showed before.
That was pretty
Like,
babe.
they never show Bruce's brain. They always make him look like he's Iron Man 2.0. Like, they always try to make him look like he's a gadgets and gizmos kind of guy. When, like, yes, that's part of him, but, like, his brain is his biggest asset to his team. Like he
Right.
is the smartest man, one of the smartest people in DC Comics, and they never advertised that. So I'm super happy we're getting like a detective movie. That was what I was most
Cake,
excited about.
you're gonna be
That's
like,
exactly
holy
what I was just
crap,
about to
this
say.
movie's the best
The
movie
detective
ever.
part of him.
Oh, it's so
I was
good.
so happy they were like starting to do that, like, because they never do that with the movies. They always make him look like he's Iron Man.
This
Like I'm
isn't-
like, he's
yeah.
not that, just that.
Mark makes a good point. This isn't spoiling the movie, but there is no. Where's Rachel? He doesn't change his voice.
Right, exactly. Exactly like Bruce said. He's 2 years into his career as Batman. Like, you got to think this is an immature kid. Like,
Oh, it's
I mean,
man. Oh, I just want to talk about it, but
I
dang
can't
it,
wait.
Cake,
I
you need to
can't
go see
wait.
it.
Don't spoil it. I already
Oh,
know
man,
some stuff, but don't spoil it.
I cannot wait for your Discord for you to say I've seen it because I'm gonna be like typing so
What
fast. Like,
you gonna say? Yeah.
what do you think of this? Oh, I gotta do some dabs for people. Sorry.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait this week to see it.
I'm going by the trailers. Yeah, no, nah. The best part, honestly, this is I think Robert Pattinson killed it because like he's so good at like talking without talking by just his expressions. It's so deep. And the best part is when I watched Double Toasted talk about it, Corey recognized that. Corey was just like, man, Pattinson's good at just talking by just an expression on his face. I'm like, that's exactly what I love about that movie, dude. I was like,
Exactly.
oh, man.
And that's what I was going to say. A lot of people have not seen his other roles to like kind of dictate what kind of actor he is. And a lot of people are not willing to catch the other roles that he's been in and a lot of the
They just
smaller
think
films that
Twilight.
he's been
They
in.
only think
They just
Twilight.
exactly. And I'm like,
Last night.
but not even just that. They don't even judge him off another big role he did. He was in Harry Potter 4. Like before he was in
Cedric Diggory,
Twilight,
yeah,
and
hell
he was
yeah.
good in that role too. So I'm just like,
Well, yeah,
I mean,
But
a lot of people
he's more
aren't willing.
forgettable in that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
he
gonna
was
say,
a big character. He was a big
Yeah, he was
character
a
in
big
that
character,
movie, though.
but I think
But
he's
like
much
it
because
wasn't
of
the
the
right
whole
complex a lot
movie
too.
to
like
take
it
him
wasn't
off
about the
his
whole franchise.
He does
right.
do the stare downs in Twilight, you're right.
Yeah.
He's really good at
I
those.
mean,
but
and Twilight was a big opening role for him, so it kind of
But it
became like
wasn't the
his
right
known
one
role.
I think it
No,
was
not
Yeah.
at
more
all.
on the girl, like, girl, oh my God, he's so hot side more than
Yeah.
paying
Mark
attention
makes
to
a
his
good point.
acting.
Like his range of
Hmm.
acting is so good. Like I have a lot of respect for
Yeah,
Robert Pattinson,
that's
man. The
exactly
guy's
Cause I
where.
ain't gonna lie, I got more respect for Robert Pattinson, but I ain't gonna lie. When they first said he was gonna be Batman, I was like, damn, the vampire from Twilight. So my
Yeah,
whole but I was like, shoot, I still have
exactly.
seen Tenet, Lighthouse, and a couple more other movies.
dude.
I'm like, he's
Lighthouse
a
was
very good
so
actor.
He's a good
good,
He's a
actor.
very good actor, but it
man.
was like still my thought process was like,
But
Yeah,
you
but I
also have
can't.
to
I'm
everybody.
think
thinking
about
more
like
about
the fact,
Twilight.
like you got to think like he did so many movies after Twilight, but you also have to think he was so young when he did
Well, the
Twilight.
thing
Yeah,
is let's
It
be
was
real.
That was
young
one of his
Robert
big
Pattinson.
ones
This is
too.
like grown man ass part Robert Pattinson. Like he's like our
yeah.
age now. Like you know,
Right.
like
I
he has a
mean,
range now.
I feel like he killed it in Twilight. It was just a
No, yeah, he
little
did.
girl
It
thing,
just
though.
was
But
the
I
wrong.
think he did.
Hmm.
It's just that people would just portray him as Edward. They didn't see the talent in his
Exactly.
acting or anything.
Yeah,
It was more like that's all they
because
saw because he killed it in
that was kind of
Twilight. I'm
more,
gonna be
yeah.
real. He did good playing the vampire role in Twilight. I thought he did a really
Because
good
it
job
was
at it.
more
So
for the like the pretty stage. Oh, he's the pretty boy. And
I
who
mean,
you
he
gonna
still
choose
is a pretty boy.
between?
Let's be
That's what I said.
real.
It was
Yeah,
more.
so
It was
Exactly.
more
That
focused on the
back then,
teen
cause we
girl
were all
stage
high
of
school
dude,
students.
that
right.
chin, man. I want that chiseled chin of his, man. He got a nice little chin. Woo.
But I mean, every actor in this movie did an awesome job.
Oh my
Everybody,
god,
even
so
though you
good.
didn't get much with what's his name, Cobblepot and all that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Colin
And
Colin
Farrell.
Farrell.
Colin Farrell,
Yeah.
Oh
boy,
yeah.
he was good. He was good for the little
Mhm.
small segment they had with him. And you'll never tell that's actually him until they tell you.
Right.
He always takes very surprising roles to me, and I like that about him as an actor. Colin Farrell, like every role that he takes always shocks me, and I'm just like,
I thought he was great in
really?
Fantastic Beasts,
Yeah.
man. And Fantastic Beasts,
Yeah.
he was
Hmm.
awesome at that role, man. I was like, dude, wow.
Some actors just surprise you with the roles that they're willing to take as an actor, or like the things that they're willing to do to get that role, like to be in that much makeup or to be under that much pressure to do certain things. It's just like, damn, I gotta respect you for the effort you put into that role in general, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Zoe, since you keep saying her damn name, Zoe Kravitz did a good job too.
Oh, I
God damn.
love Zoe Kravitz. I love
No,
her.
Mark over there.
I
He
love
keeps saying
her
her.
music. I love
We
her
obviously know.
music. I love her as an actress, and I love her mom. So I love her, and I love her mom's husband, Jason
And
Momoa. Love that
oh
whole
yeah,
family.
We
Like just
obviously know Mark's
them.
favorite part of the movie.
yeah, we
The whole
obviously
time.
know
I noticed
the
Mark was on
whole.
his phone the whole time she wasn't on screen. Just kidding, Mark. Mark was there. Mark works with me at my job, so he was there during when we watched it. It was a good time.
And like I said, I had an early screening, so I got to see it Wednesday before everybody else did.
You lucky. Oh, I
Yeah.
messaged Dark Lady Me and said, dude, I'm so jealous. I was like, how good was it? Tell me.
Yeah, he said that look, find out his boss bought everything, free popcorn, free drinks and everything just to go see this movie and then
Oh,
bring.
We
I was like,
we
bruh.
took advantage of that too. Like everybody in IT was just like, we want mac and cheese bites, we want cinnamon bites, we want large popcorn, large
Nice.
drinks. I was just like,
Exactly. I mean, if somebody else is
Hey,
paying for it and you
yeah.
don't have no limits, hey, look, I
Yeah,
work for
yeah.
you.
Just go ahead
You
and
should
take
appreciate me
advantage of it
doing
real
this.
quick.
right, good shit. Dark Lady.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, I had a chance because there's a lady that owns the movie theater that's close by me. So when I started off YouTube,
Yeah, right,
her
Kaiser,
son, her son was watching a lot of my videos, my anime stuff, and my reviews, and she got a hold of it. And using me and my sister and my son, I take them to this one movie theater, and she was like, "Hey, are you Dark Light?" And I was like, yeah. My son loves your channel, your anime talks and your anime reviews and reactions and stuff." And so I was like, and she started saying, "I'm gonna start trying to get you actual screenings early before the movie comes out to come." I was like, okay, and shit. From there, that's how it's been.
Mark's like, boy, you
That's how I've
famous.
been getting.
Nice.
Nah, I ain't famous, but now it just is, it's been fun. I was like, shit, for certain movies, I'd be like, hey, you think I can get in this movie? Just like I'm going to see Doctor Strange when it comes out, and that's gonna be probably Tuesday or Wednesday in the middle of the week to be able to see that.
I told my wife I'm
So
gonna try to convince my boss to take us to the movies to see that too.
Of course, you
I
better.
promise you, that movie is more exciting to me than Spider-Man is gonna be. Like,
Oh
I'm not
no.
even
Of course.
joking. I was more excited about Doctor Strange when I heard about it than I was Spider-Man. Like, I'm so looking forward to that movie.
Dude,
I
with the
don't know what to do.
rumors, the amount of rumors and the hype coming around. Oh yeah.
If they do this right,
It's
this
not
is gonna
rumors
put it on the
anymore.
map.
You have Patrick Stewart in there. Like, you're going to invite Deadpool and everybody else. Like, there's
Well,
no way
yeah,
you couldn't.
Deadpool was a rumor a
Like,
long time ago.
X-Men,
Oh yeah.
we already like Ryan Reynolds is such a sneak. Like,
Yeah.
we already know this
Yeah,
from
he is.
Deadpool
Oh
in
yeah,
the
we
beginning.
knew this.
He released the leaked footage of Deadpool in the beginning to get that movie made. We know this for a fact. And he still won't admit that, but we know. Now it's going to a whole new extreme of sneakiness. He released a picture of himself in the Deadpool suit, and somebody in the background, like somebody finally noticed and was like, "Oh shoot,
It's the
that's the
costume
lady
or
who's
something,
doing
yeah.
the costume design for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness." And then he finally took the fucking picture down afterwards. Like, you sneak, you know you in that movie. Stop playing.
Yeah.
And then he promised after, "I'm not in the movie." Yeah, okay, sure you're not.
Yeah,
Like all
okay.
the X-Men aren't in the movie,
And
but
then
Patrick Stewart just happens to be.
and we
Okay.
were getting rumors ahead of time that Hugh Jackman was like he was ready to reprise his role as Wolverine. He was talking to some MCU people. I was like, "Yep, he's gonna be in the movie." Ain't no way he's not.
Oh
Now,
man, betting markets.
Tom
Even if it's for a
Cruise.
split second, he in it.
Yeah, we might get an alternate Wolverine. I know they probably won't keep Hugh Jackman. They're gonna probably just use him for this movie. Then again, they might
And
end
that's
up
it.
having somebody else to play Wolverine because they trying to give it that good time period before they come back with a whole X-Men
Played by
movie.
Daniel Radcliffe. Is that who's gonna play Wolverine?
Yeah, I've been hearing Daniel Radcliffe as a Wolverine,
Oh,
actually. I've
shit,
been
dude.
hearing that on Facebook a lot
Yeah,
and
I'm hearing
in
that.
like different little things that I've been involved in as far as like Marvel stuff, little leaks and stuff. So I've heard Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine a couple of times, actually. I don't
Yeah,
He
know.
does.
heard
No,
that too,
speaking
but
of,
I
we
And
were
I
don't
don't
talking
know
know.
about.
I don't know how I feel about that because I've never seen him play a rage role, like where
he-
he's just rage
Well,
monster.
let me
Yeah,
tell
I've
you
never
something.
seen
Let me
that.
tell you something, Cake. How we talk about Robert Pattinson, how he has a huge range of acting. I've seen Daniel Radcliffe in a lot of his stuff. That kid is a good actor. I think.
He's a good
I
actor.
think
I've
he's
seen
gonna. I
some
think
of
he'll
his
do
stuff.
good.
I've seen some of his darker stuff, but I've never seen a rage role from him, like just full on like Wolverine rage. I've never seen that from him.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have
I
not
would
seen
love
that.
to see it though, because I want that boy to
Carl
work.
Urban
I
would be a
want
good one
him
as
to
well.
work.
Hey, I met Carl Urban. I made him sign my Lord of the Rings little thing.
Carl
He
Urban
signed
would
right
be
by
really
Rohan.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have this Lord of the Rings board because we play Lord of the Rings Risk, and we battle for Middle Earth. Me and my family do. It's like a once a year thing, and so we decided that the trophy is going to be this board that we get signed by every Lord of the Rings character we see at conventions because I go to a lot of conventions. So we got like the guy that played Radagast. We got Sam Gamgee's signature. We got Carl Urban for his character in he played in Lord of the Rings. He was one of the writers of Rohan. I forgot his name. I can't believe I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan too. Yeah, it's signed by a whole bunch of the actors, and that's our trophy. That was just a quick little sidebar.
Nice.
But yes. You want a 5'3" Wolverine?
Hell.
I mean, he's supposed to be.
He's
No,
supposed to be
that's
that
his
small.
height.
Is he really?
supposed to be
Is
a
he really short?
I
little
don't
mini
think. I
man.
don't think they gonna go that short.
I don't think so either, because you would have to do a lot to get the camera to look right with other characters. But he's supposed to look like
Yeah,
that
he's
in
that.
actuality.
He's really that short. Actually, but I already know they not gonna do it
But
because you
Daniel
literally.
Radcliffe would be a good height for that, because
Yeah.
I don't think Daniel Radcliffe is that tall.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not that tall. But
But like, if they wanted to do something realistic toward the comics, that'd be cool. Because Wolverine is supposed to be like a little man child. Like, he's not supposed to be that big. He's supposed to be like a rabbit ass like wolf. Like, he's just supposed to be like
Cruise,
half
A
man
child.
height.
He's a child. That's what it is.
Tom Cruise is gonna be in it because
as
he
Iron
even
Man.
said
Yeah.
he's even said for him to play this role, he had to play what's the Iron Man, the one that shows his face.
Superior Iron Man, whatever. it's
Yeah,
called,
Superior Iron Man. He's supposed to play that, and that's who's supposed to appear in this movie. So he's gonna be there. He even explained that that's the
You
only
know what
reason.
else I heard? I heard Ashley Olsen is supposed to be a variant for her sister. I think that is such a fucking good
yeah,
idea.
That's
because
a really good
Because
idea because
I
they all
think
look the same.
Ashley is I think Ashley out of Mary Kate and her is the only one who wanted to act after they stopped acting, and she's had a couple of roles in smaller projects and stuff. But I think that would be a good way for her to enter her foot back into the acting world, is just to play a big role that everybody knows,
yeah,
and then
because
bring back another
yeah,
face. You look just like your sister.
because now they're pretty much saying, is this Wanda vision, the Wanda that we got now, is she supposed to be 110% evil, or is this is from another
Is this a
another world?
variant?
I
The
think
Yeah.
it's gonna be
variant
a
of
different.
her.
I think it's gonna be a variant
So
Wanda that's
I
gonna
can
be
see that
100% evil. I
I can
think
see that
Wanda's
happening.
gonna like end up being like a side plot evil. Like, I really want my kids to be alive, and Doctor Strange has to get her back
Mhm.
onto the good side for that kind of thing. I don't think she's gonna be like a main villain of the story. They have like 3
Mhm.
villains in the story already.
Well, I
Like,
really hope in
Of
the
course,
end the
yeah.
main big villain's going to be announced as King the Conqueror. That's who I'm hoping because it's all building up towards that.
I
And we
don't
Yeah,
know if he's
I
gonna be the
feel
big
like
villain
he
for this
is.
movie though. Not this
Not for the
movie.
movie though.
I think in the end
Yeah.
though he should be the big bad because in the comics
Yeah.
King was fucking big bad. So and I like that he was in Loki. So hopefully that helps out because supposedly some Loki stuff's going to trickle into this as well.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sets it up very well. Like, they said that this was supposed to leak into Spider-Man, or WandaVision was supposed to leak into Doctor Strange, and then Doctor Strange leaks into Spider-Man, or vice versa somehow. Like, all 3
Yeah.
of those movies were supposed to connect at some point somehow. So, like, I could easily see what they're doing.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
like,
he is the
Kang is gonna
villain.
be the big bad at the end of everything, at the end of Phase 4.
Yeah, because he's going to
But I
be
just
an
don't think we're
Ant-Man.
there yet.
He's going to be in the new Ant-Man movie.
Because in Ant-Man he's supposed to be the villain because they're supposed to help bring out the Fantastic Four.
Right.
Yeah. Which that would be so cool. I mean, obviously, Doctor Strange is gonna open the doors for so many different things. It's gonna be so crazy when it finally comes
Which
out.
is awesome.
If they do this right, which I have the utmost faith with MCU, this is gonna put everything out there real quick because now that means
Who's that,
mutants are
Kaiser?
coming in. Mutants are gonna come in. You got your whole. We already still don't know what the hell. What's that? What's his name? Samuel Jackson's character.
Oh,
Nick
Tyson
Fury.
Fury. Yeah,
We don't know
Tyson
what
Fury.
he's
What the
doing out
fuck?
in space.
Nick Fury.
This man said Tyson
Well,
Fury.
he's
That's
in
a fucker.
space.
Yeah, we don't know what they gonna completely do with that situation.
Oh, the scrolls. That's right. They're
yeah,
on
we
Earth
Yeah.
still
right
got
now.
scrolls going on. Cause
Oh,
we
This
still
might
had
lead into
Yeah, go ahead,
Secret
Kaiser. Go ahead and say
Invasion,
it.
because we already know Secret Invasion started filming already, I believe, because
yeah.
Amelia Clark is cast in that, and like, I love her. She was Daenerys Targaryen in
I hate
Yeah.
that's supposed to be
Game of
a show
Thrones.
though.
Yeah, it is, but I'm sure it's gonna leak into the movies or something like that.
He
What are you
came in and put
doing?
his ass dead in your face.
Like, what are you doing? He just came up there and climbed up there. I mean, I don't know.
But yeah, this supposed to be surprising. This is supposed to be the movie that puts everything out there.
So that is Shuma Gorath, but it's not his name.
Yeah.
His name is not going to be Shuma Gorath because Marvel does not own the rights to that
Own
name.
it, yeah, probably.
So
I
his
was gonna
name
say
is
they probably don't own shit.
I think the name is like Gilgaleth or Gilgaleth or something like that, or something like that. But Shuma Gorath is not. It's Shuma Gorath, but with a different name because, like I said, Marvel does not own the rights to that name.
Yeah.
But that's who it is. Yes. So you were right. That was Shuma Gorath. I'm gonna call it Shuma Gorath because that's who it was. I think that's who I know from Marvel vs. Capcom.
That's how you know they were
Yeah.
doing so bad in the 70s and 80s. They had to sell the rights to so many fucking characters.
Oh,
It's
I know.
really sad almost.
Yeah,
Like, we
Disney
almost
had it
did not
came
get
in
these
and died.
great ass Spider-Man movies because y'all sold the
Yeah.
rights so long ago. It's so sad.
Sony and Marvel just be like be fighting with each other. Then they came to an agreement and shook hands finally, and that was the best decision for both of them, honestly.
And then my thing is, like, Marvel is doing better than you. Just let them have it. Leave
Right.
like, come
Yeah.
on now,
There's
dog.
only good
Like,
that's
you know
gonna
you
come
ain't
out of
it.
There's only good that's gonna come
Disney
out of
sitting
it,
there
so.
buying up every goddamn body. Like shit, we gonna get all these characters
Dude,
regardless.
I'm waiting for the mouse to show up in my
with their
door.
own popcorn, watching the fight going on. Like,
Right. You know Mickey Mouse
Okay,
is like,
Exactly.
Let me
Yeah.
take you. Let me take one of y'all in. I'll take
Yeah,
you.
let me take you in. Let me come here. Hold on, we got the money for you. Come here.
I do not remember
like,
who has the
God
rights to
damn
Shuma
it.
Gorath's name. I think it's. I don't think it's a company that owns the right. I think it's an individual that owns the rights to the character.
Yeah, I think it's an individual.
It's not a company that owns Shumagorath. It's an actual. I think a family that owns the rights to that character. So you'd have to do your Google research on it, but I know that's
probably the person who created it. It might not be a Stan Lee creation. It might be the person who created it.
Like Jack Kirby,
his family probably has the rights to it.
Right. So that you'd have to Google it.
Now they probably got the rights to be able to be like, okay, we're gonna take this character.
I need to find out the name.
But then it might come out sooner or later that, oh, okay, yeah, this is gonna be what we have for now. Because that's just kind of like what they did with the Abomination. They don't even have the right for the Hulk yet. They
or Gargantos. That's going to be his name in Doctor Strange's Gargantos. They said,
but that's why I was about to say that's why they never called him Abomination in the movie or in the Shang-Chi movie, because they can't say that.
You guys want to know who owns Shumagorath? I know.
Who?
Legos.
No way.
That's what it says. Lego.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense because they did. That's how people knew that he was going to be in a Doctor Strange movie, because Lego always does this. They fuck up for Marvel all the time. They always release the Marvel sets before the movies come out, like months in advance, and then the whole movie gets ruined. So that's how people knew about Avengers. A lot of people knew about different movies that were coming out because the Lego movies or the Lego sets or the Lego games come out before the movies
do. Why does Disney not own Legos yet? What the hell?
I mean, you have Disney. If you talking about Disney selling toys, that would be the best option for them to take Lego.
Is that a Hasbro toy?
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe so.
I was gonna say because Hasbro might be too big for them to buy right now.
Nah,
dude,
Hasbro ain't doing too good.
I want the mouse to show up at Nova Circuit's door and be like, "Ha ha, I'm gonna buy your company." That'd be great. That'd be
we Disney, y'all.
Yeah, no one's there to oppose them. Yeah.
Jeez, I want to see now. I want to check it out and see.
Who got the money to outdo Disney right now?
It's its own company.
Google.
It's not owned by anybody.
Google, maybe. Google's huge.
Yeah, maybe. Shit, Disney buy Google.
12.85. So Hasbro is worth $12.85 billion.
They can buy
it. How much is Disney worth? That's not a good investment, but that might not be a good investment though. Like you gotta think about the numbers of it all.
We made it, baby. AT&T. That's right.
How much is Disney worth?
Lego is a privately owned company.
Oh, are they?
It's a family-owned company. Yes, it's a father. It was a father. It handed it down to his son.
Oh, so that means So if they are their own company, Disney can buy it.
Disney, yeah, exactly. And Disney is worth $256 billion. So you'd be taking off like a good chunk of your money to own a toy company when you already have access to like a lot of different toys anyway.
How much is AT&T?
But still, they gonna still get their money back.
Not saying they wouldn't, but like at the same time, like if you could chop that down to a couple of million, I would go through the negotiation phase with them. I wouldn't see them buying Hasbro out that much, like immediately. Like they could, but I don't see them doing that immediately without like negotiations.
Like Max just said.
Oh yeah,
Lego is a private owned by a family, so we ain't even really talking about Hasbro. That's only if they want to do something with what.
Dude, AT&T could buy Disney. They're worth more than Disney.
Yeah, they're worth
AT&T's worth $266 billion. Holy shit.
I mean, and that wouldn't be a good. I mean, that'd be a good investment in the sense of like you own Disney, but at the same time, like what would be? I mean, you'd spend most of your money buying Disney. You know what I mean? Like you don't have that much over Disney. You only about 10 billion over or 10 million over them. You're not making a huge ass profit. You would be, but that's why I was like, Hasbro would be the same way. I mean, what toy? I mean, you could combine those companies and do Disney Hasbro and make new toys and then sell them and stuff, but it still wouldn't be enough profit for me to think about buying the whole company.
I think it would be more partnerships than outright owning. Like, hey, let's make a deal together.
Exactly.
Here's a contract.
Honestly, that's
to help both of us more than anything.
That's why AT&T was hoping they bought Sony. because they were hoping that if they did that, that's when the rights would go right back to Marvel for the Spider-Man rights. That's why this we're hoping for, but that shit didn't fall through.
I mean, they've been in talk with Sony for so long with so many different characters. It's like sad. Like, and you
Yeah,
just
super sad.
please let Marvel have these characters so they can make a good story.
Of
Right.
course, just give them the character. Be like, okay, if you're gonna
Just for
use
a
this
couple of
character,
movies.
or be like, if you're gonna use this character, because I don't think we're gonna get many more movies with what's his name, the Schumer Gorath or whatever the damn name is. Shit, they'd be like, okay, if you're gonna use this one character in this movie, go ahead, give us a couple of mil on it or something, because you could use
Exactly.
it, and be like, hey, because you gonna kill them off. You're not gonna
Or
use someone to use it.
exactly, or just make a contract deal like they did with
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Because that's all they did with Spider-Man was make a deal. Like, hey, you can use him for this many movies, but we get the universe though.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's fine. Like,
But
boom.
I know there's some greedy motherfuckers out there, so that shit ain't gonna happen. Especially if it come down to Disney, they're gonna be like, man, just give us the whole goddamn company. We want the whole motherfucker.
I promise you, if I was Disney, I would. But like at the same time, I don't know.
Right.
Might be more business shit involved that we don't know about. That might not even be a good investment for them.
Right.
Here's the thing, cause Lego is still pretty much ongoing thing. So, like, I'm buying my son still buy him Legos and shit. So it's an ongoing thing.
Oh,
See,
nice.
so I
Legos,
got a
baby.
feeling for Disney to probably buy them, they would have to be tanking or
Either
going,
that or
going on a
Hasbro.
down.
Yeah, I was gonna say either that or
The
Hasbro
mouse
would just
gotta
not
pay.
want them no more.
Yeah, so yeah, Disney probably won't even take that chance, but still, I'd have been like, okay, well,
Probably won't, but Hasbro probably won't let them go. You got to think it's
yeah,
not just
let
Lego
them go.
sets that they're selling. They're selling Lego games, Lego movies,
Yeah,
Lego
so
this, Lego that. Lego is probably majority of the reason they're $1 billion company right
And
now. So
like,
I
yeah, you
imagine
yeah,
gotta figure.
Hasbro
Lego,
wouldn't want to sell that.
Lego movies and shit. So
Also,
yeah,
Lego's competition, which is Mega Bloks, is nowhere even close.
yeah,
Like nowhere
No.
close.
hmm
I say Mega Bloks, how I look at it as a parent, Mega Bloks is more for the toddlers and then it gets you into the Legos. That's how I've always
Yeah,
introduced
Legos is
my kids
advanced.
to Legos. As to because the Mega Bloks are a little bit bigger than Legos, so I introduce them to because it's bigger pieces. Of course, they don't choke on them. So
Yeah.
my kids always started out with a Mega Bloks, and then once they got to that certain age of being able to actually play with Legos, that's where Legos actually came into play. But that's me as a parent. That like my
No,
look
that's
on Mega
understandable.
Bloks.
That
I
is
still
very
bought Mega
understandable.
Bloks, but it was more on the toddler age side, more of the
Mm,
2 to like 5, and then once they hit like 5 and up, it was more okay. Let's do some Legos
yeah, because I got
when they
the
can understand
big
directions and
big
stuff.
ones, and then I got the little small, little tiny ones that we can build with. So
Legos do
yeah,
be looking
I mean,
kind of tasty. Yeah, you right.
so
Um, speaking of Hasbro, don't they own Uno?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I think we should be getting into, guys?
oh no,
Ting ting.
Yeah. Cakeeq
Let's
Your
go
ready to
ahead.
put us to shame.
opening
Yeah.
Let's
Uno.
go ahead and see Jason get his ass whooped so he can stop complaining.
I'm feeling good. Feeling good.
Are we?
Don't
Are we
have the
feeling
game, and I
good?
can't play with y'all.
Yeah, Mags
Y'all have
unfortunately
fun.
cannot play with us.
Mags, I forgot
No,
you can't
man.
play.
Yeah,
What is
no.
wrong with your stuff that you can't play? It's not crossplay.
No, it's not a cry. Well, I have a PlayStation, but we don't play it. It's like sits on there, collect dust. It's not a playable thing, so we don't invest
They don't
in
have the
getting
PlayStation
the
Plus.
plus
Yeah,
for it.
they don't have PlayStation Plus.
Oh.
So it's just there for like the exclusive games that PlayStation comes out with. That's not on other ones. That's usually what the PlayStation sits on our
Oh.
house for.
I wish it was
That's what my
crossplay because
Xbox
Max
rests
could
on.
put it on our Xbox, but it's not
Yeah, I'm
crossplay.
an Xbox
Yeah,
player.
it's not crossplay.
That's why I told my husband today. I said, I'm not a PlayStation player. I never have been since I was a kid. I've always been like so attracted to the Xbox. I have to say the only thing that I played faithfully from PlayStation was the PSP. That was probably the only thing I truly loved from them was the PSP. And that's what I told my husband tonight. I was like, I just don't know why I don't like it. I just never since I was a kid, never liked the PlayStation. I never was attracted to it.
No, I've never been into console wars. I never even noticed the
Yeah.
difference until I got older. I think like I've
Mm.
never been like we started out when I was a kid with PlayStation. Like we had a Nintendo, we had a Sega Genesis, we had a regular
So did
Sega.
we.
And then like PlayStation came out, and then we had that, and then we had an Xbox One. I remember that. So like I never got into the PlayStation like the console
Right.
wars as
Yeah.
much. And then
My
by the
brother
time I
had
got
the PlayStation.
my first system, it was a PS2, and my best
Right.
friend Alex gave me that. And then by the time I like got my own money and stuff, I ended up getting an Xbox 360, and then my next system was a PS4. So I'm just like I never
Right.
really
You just
I
bounced
never
around.
really
You
had
were
to
just
fight.
neutral. Right. My
Yeah.
brother had a PlayStation, and I think we played. I don't know. I even know, but I was real big on the Sega. He had a Sega and a PlayStation, and I played his Sega more than the PlayStation. And the Sega was older, and I was like, I would rather play the Sega than the PlayStation. And he looked at me. He goes, "You're stupid." I was like, "I don't know. I just never connected with the PlayStation when I was young, like I should have." And then the Xbox came out. My dad bought it for me for my birthday, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, "This is my console." And that's how I've been ever since.
I mean, I've played just
Probably
So,
about
never even
every
been no games
console
to advertise
so
you.
far. Mm-hmm.
right,
All I
maybe.
know, Mags, is like PlayStation does. I'm an Xbox guy, but PlayStation's exclusives are pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we like. There's a
Hmm.
lot of like. I loved Ratchet and Clank. Like that's one of my favorite games for PlayStation is Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
you
that's
know,
so
and
good.
God
That
of
whole
War
series is
and
great.
stuff like that. But like those are exclusive PlayStation games. Like you can't play them anywhere else except on PlayStation. So you
Yeah.
have to have a PlayStation to play them.
And they're not
So those
online,
are
so I
that's
see
why
why
we have
you. I see
PlayStation.
that also why you don't
Yeah,
like. Yeah.
yeah. Like all the other games that like Jeff plays. Jeff plays PlayStation, but they're all single player games that doesn't require the online. So it's like we don't really need it, and I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
pay for something that's just gonna be useless. That's another bill
Right.
that I really don't need in my life right now.
I know. I see
So
that bill come out of my like check every like 2 weeks, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I paying for? Oh, that's the PlayStation. Duh.
Yeah, I do
Like,
the
yeah.
yearly thing. I just buy it for the year.
Yeah.
really? How much is it for a year?
I always get it on their. So the cool thing about mine is it rotates every Cyber Monday when they do the like super deal of the year for the membership. So I think this year I
You know,
paid like
good deal.
$20 for the year. I was like,
Yeah, he
yeah.
told me he was like, "It's only $25 for the year." Just like, "No, it
Oh,
ain't." And I
nice.
was like,
So I always,
and then
so it's cool because
now
my
we know
renewal is
why.
every Cyber Monday. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Nice.
So that's why. Yeah. So you
Damn,
get
I
the
just
deal every
missed my
time.
chance.
So just look out, guys, on Cyber Monday, man. They did PlayStation hooks you up. So
Yeah, it does. It does. Cause I don't have to pay mine no more than probably $20 pretty much for the year.
yep. Ooh. All right, guys.
Nice.
Uno
Let's
time,
get on
right?
top of
Look
that.
on the Xbox.
Yep.
Yeah, it's nice.
Uno.
Look at
I'm ready
Xbox.
to. I'm ready
Time
to.
for Uno.
I'm ready to clap some cheeks and some Uno.